So DJ Khaled, how would you describe Charlie Walsh?
Legend, legend.
He knows that I mean that genuinely as well. So yeah, big up everybody that tunes into West Ham Random. Those people in there are, you know, it's obviously a small channel. They're very loyal. They get involved in the comments, and you know, it's West Ham Random is, yeah, it is a random channel, but the interaction with the people watching is, for a channel so small, I'm not sure whether other channels have that type of interaction. So West Ham Random, yes, I'm part of West Ham Random, but I need to
I'm just enjoying myself, you know. I have to say, actually, you were quite, when I first time I appeared on Random with yourself and Kieran and that, I actually felt that you were quite a calming influence on me.
yeah.
Like while I was on camera, because you're pretty cool, you're pretty calm on camera. You know, you're comfortable with it, and it made me feel comfortable.
Yeah.
You know,
And I'm glad to hear that, because that's what I try and.
No, it's nice, and that's why I agreed to do this, because I'm comfortable with you, bro. You know,
that's good, man.
That's the truth, you know. So that's cool. And good morning, or good evening, good afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. Hi, welcome to West Ham Random. Hope I'm not on mute. No, I'm not. I'm not doing a still. That's good. We're going to be joined shortly by himself, Peach. He's just clearing up a few things before he pops in. So we're going to be having a little discussion about a few players that we're linked to. It's another little thing, but the subject of the show tonight is let it be what it will be. Now, that, I think, points towards the starting lineup for tomorrow night. Excuse me, cheeky little G&T on the phone. Yeah, I think that's probably referring, in my opinion, that would refer to the starting lineup. So let it be what it will be, kind of thing. So same as last time in Europe, you know, we start with Areola. We'll probably have Dawson and Diop in the centre. Probably have Krez out on the left. We'll probably have Soufal on the right, in my opinion. It'll probably won't be Souček and Rice. It will probably be either Rice and Kroll or Souček and Kroll, or maybe even Noble and Kroll, because he's used Noble before. But not quite sure. He's used a couple of people in the centre there, so you know, I'm not quite sure who he would be looking at, really. So let's just have a little look, see who's in the chat. Where are we? Gary J, first one in here, mate. That was at about 9:45, I think that was. Evening, Titch. Evening, everyone, he says. Nice to see you in there, my friend. Evening to Pete Chapman. Evening to you, sir. Hope you're feeling well today. I know your health ain't been great recently, and on behalf of all at West Ham Random, we hope your health is improving. Hammerhead, yes, guys, back again. Yeah, well, we're all back again. As I said, we are waiting for Peach, but you know, that's not such a problem. We've got Roy at West Ham United Chapel in the house. Roy, good evening to you, sir. This is evening to everybody else. Peach loves his cutscenes. Yes, he does, doesn't he? He does love his cutscenes. Good evening to Robert. Robert Singleton's in the house. Nice, nice, nice. And Titch is saying we need 3 points, which I agree, we certainly do. I think they're more or less in the bag from our last game against this lot. We didn't really see an awful lot from them. And this big guy in the middle now, what do they not call him? I know Russ calls him Big Paul. Can't remember his name. Someone in the chat, if you can remember that guy's name, please let me know. Big centre forward that they've got. But he didn't really show me a lot, and we were linked with him. So that might give you a clue who I'm talking to. I may even be talking about the wrong bloody man. But, yeah, well, nobody in Vienna really showed me an awful lot. I suppose that Ito was all right. Am I getting this right? Is that the right team? Mate, I need someone here with me to guide me. I think my head's gone to pot and it's not the gin, it's the first one. So anyway, let's have a look here. I was chatting. Hamhead saying big ups to everyone in the chat, and I agree with that. Big up to every one of you. There's always your faithful lot, and you're here tonight, boys and girls. Wouldn't be long, I expect, before we find one or two others coming in. Hammerhead says, in the league or Europe, Titch? I'd say both. What's Titch saying? Oh, we need 3 points. Yeah. I think Titch is probably in agreement with you there, mate. Owenachu, that's him. Big Paul. Owenachu. Didn't really show an awful lot in the last game. But then we did have the measure of him already, I think. I think the guys had already done their own work on him and didn't really give him that opportunity to play the game that he had he'd hoped to play. Sorry. Doing too many things. I can't bloody multitask. It's no good. It's no good. Pete saying, my MS seems to be calm at the moment. Cheers. Just working on the video exercise. Thanks. Good to hear that, mate. I'm glad to see that you're on the road to repair. That's always nice to see and hear, Peter. Titch is saying, that happened again, skipped upwards. I think the City game is a free swing if I'm being realistic. So I think we must get 3 points tomorrow, Hamhead. So are you then suggesting, Titch, that it's a 3-pointer for City on Sunday? I'd love to challenge that with you. So get yourself in here and talk to me on camera. Come on. Peach is letting me down. Hammerhead saying, yes, I agree. It's a game we need to win so we can comfortably qualify and maybe try some of the young players in the last group game. Right. Okay. Well, now, seeing as you've said that, Hammerhead, and there's not many, hang on, for some reason there only seems to be 2 people viewing. Don't know how that's working out, but hey, maybe other people are going to go and rally up support. But seeing as you actually mentioned taking some of the young players to the group game, I've got a little picture that I'd like to, an overlay that I'd like to show you. And it's going to take me a moment to read it, but I'll do my best to do so because I haven't got my glasses with me. But that headline says, Teen strike sensation Sonny Perkins in travelling West Ham squad for Europa League clash with Rapid Vienna. So let me come to the side there. That statement now, that's come from Hammers News via Today, I think it's called. So there's a statement, and that's probably going to be true because he has been banging goals in. He's been grabbing himself a few assists, and he's also had himself one or two man of the match appearances for the youth squads. So he's actually doing everything he needs to do to get the attention of Mr. Moyes and his staff. So that's a really good shout, Hammerhead. It looks like, according to that report from Hammers News, that Sonny Perkins will be travelling with the squad to Vienna for the game tomorrow night. Great news indeed. Hammerhead says, I'd also take a draw against City, but I'm not confident we'll win or even draw against them. Listen, none of us were confident in that Carabao Cup game. And short of their goalkeeper and one other player, I think maybe, one other player, everyone else on that pitch, starting 11, was either in starting lineup in previous games or have been, but slightly out of favour. So they've been brought in to rest the ones that he needed to rest and so on and so forth. But out of that starting 11, 9 of them had first team experience previously. So the goalkeeper had only had reserve team experience as far as I'm aware. And the young lad that was playing up front, I can't remember his name, was also a virgin in first team. So other than that, they fielded a squad that they could easily have fielded in any Premier League game. And for me, Hamhead, that means that we drew and then beat on penalties. But we can keep the penalties aside because that's a lotto. But during the game, we took it to Man City. We forced them into a draw. We didn't allow them to play in their final third. They didn't stop us from playing in their final third. We had as many chances on visual of the game. I'm not talking about statistically, but it seemed to me while I was watching it that we weren't under pressure as much as they were. It felt to me like we had as much opportunity as they did to create in the game. And with that, I would happily take a draw at our worst on Sunday. I actually believe that with the mindset that David Moyes and his crew are setting into our players, I believe that they're going to go out with a winning mentality, ready to go out and take 3 points off of Man City, put us firmly into top 3. That's my belief. Titch agrees with you, Hammerhead. And Hammerhead's replying with probably because network is still live. Oh, okay. But we're back up to 6 now, so it's nice that people are still checking us out. I can see Perkins coming on if we're winning the game, and if we win, he'll probably start the last group game. Yeah, good shout. I think maybe Perkins will get half hour in tomorrow night's game. I fancy him for half hour. And, I think it's a toss-up really as to between who he's going to start up front. Is he going to start with Yarmolenko, Vlasic or Antonio up front? Or maybe even Jarrett Bowen. We don't know who he's going to start with, but let's just assume for argument's sake that he's going to try and keep as much of his starting 11 together as he can. It's going to be Antonio, isn't it? But on previous European games, he has started with Vlasic up there. So it doesn't matter who he is. I think at 60, 65 minutes, young Sonny Perkins is going to get the nod. He'll go on and he'll show us all exactly what he's capable of doing, and I fancy him to bag himself a goal. And maybe that's a little bit ambitious, but not very ambitious because I've seen him play on newsreels, like on what's it called, Rising Hammers on YouTube and stuff like that. The boy has got a lot of potential, and he's got a lot of talent. Give him a chance, man. And what you watch him, he'll play, and when he plays, everybody will saying, "Yeah, you know what? Budgie was right about him. He's a good lad." 6'6", he stood in the ground. He weighed 245 pounds, but I saw this giant of a man brought down to his knees by Rice. And then lots of musical notes afterwards. I love that, Robert. Thank you very much. That cheered me up. Hammerhead saying City are getting better every game. They just came off a win against PSV. Yeah, they did. And I watched that game with my brother right up until, well, 20 minutes ago, 16 minutes ago even. Yeah, I agree. City are getting better every game, but then City have never, ever, ever, since the day Pep Guardiola walked through the door, have never been a shit team, have they? So, it's quite a worry that they're getting better. If you ask me, they're already bloody best club team in the world, bar none. They might not be at the top of the Premier League right now, but Man City are by far the best club team in the world, in my opinion. Titch is saying, Hammerhead, our thoughts are exactly the same regarding City at the moment, and they will also want to avenge the cup defeat. I fully agree with you, mate. And there's no reason why they shouldn't and why they couldn't, but, I just don't want to give it to them, and I don't want them boys out on that field there, them 11 boys and subs. I don't want them to give it to them either. If they're gonna have the 3 points, I want them to fucking fight for them. I want them to snatch them. I want them to play dirty and I want them to resolve to whatever tricks they can to get the 3 points from us. Let's not give it to them easy. And let's have a bit of faith in David Moyes and them boys out on that green. Telling you. Hammerhead agrees with you, Titch, and as I said, I do too, but let's not just give it to them. Let's not just give it to them. Let's fight for it, Hammerhead says, who's the song about, Robert Singleton? Anacho, isn't it? Is that not about Anacho, Robert? I would have thought so. Let me have a look at it down here, see if it comes to it. City are a different beast now. They're up and running. Yeah, agreed. That's who they are. That's what they are now. They've got, arguably the best manager in the world right now. They've got arguably the best squad in the world right now, and probably one of the best groups of owners in the world because they don't care what they invest to win. They showed that in the last window in the summer. They paid out £100 million. That's pounds, not euros. So to us in the UK, we know what the strength of the pound is to us. It means everything to us. That's why we never went onto the euro, because it means so much. And it's £100 million for Jack Grealish, for him not to start every game. Okay, that's the quality of Man City. They can do that. They can buy players that don't start every game, and they can pay massive amounts of money for them. That's what I'm saying is about them having probably one of the best sets of owners in the world right now, because they're prepared to invest £100 million in a player that the manager isn't totally comfortable with yet. And here comes my brother in arms.
Yes, sir. Back in effect.
Boy. What are you saying,
Hey,
Peach? How
what's
are you, my
everybody
friend? You
saying,
right?
man? Pardon me, my friend?
How are you, my friend? You all good?
Oh, it's good to be home, man. It is good to be home. I'm in my sanctuary, man. I'm in my West Ham haven, dog. It is good to be
Yeah,
home, man. Straight the fuck up,
yeah,
man.
man.
KDK's in the place. She just sent me a message. I'm gonna send her a link, try to get her up on two things, dog. But yo, man,
Yeah.
that just came up. KDK, big up KDK. How you mean? Yo, you done see
Mm,
who is it? Charlie Boy, big up KDK, West Ham's
yeah,
first lady. But you can't forget Becca though. You cannot forget
yeah.
Becca. Like Becca's like first lady too. The two first ladies, dog. We got two first ladies. Who else has
Mate,
two first ladies besides West Ham?
hey,
No.
listen. If
No.
you get your way, there'll be three with Hammerat.
Was that right?
I said, if you get your way, the way you spoke earlier, there'll be three first ladies with Hammerat.
That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about, dog. There could be some
I mean,
shows
we're
going
doing
on.
better than the White House right now, aren't we?
We're doing better than the White House, the British Empire, and some prince from Husan or Hussein, dog. Abu Dhabi,
Yeah,
Yabba Dabba
West
Doo.
Ham
How you
Random
mean?
going to take over the world, huh?
There you go. It's happening. It's
So I
happening, man.
was right, actually. Hamhead,
Yo,
it was Nacho he was referring to. So I'm just going to
yeah,
go through a couple of comments then,
please.
and we'll sort everything out. The keeper that has played both Champions League and Premier League, mate. Which keeper? Which keeper? Which keeper?
The we
Which
have right
keeper
now?
was no. I was referring to. We're talking about the keeper that started for Man City. Are we talking about him now?
Who, Joe Hart?
No, the young. You remember the young guy that started against us in the Carabao Cup? The young goalkeeper.
Diaz. What his name? Roberto in disguise. Diaz.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, well, I think that's who Titch is referring to when he says that he's played in Champions League and Premier League.
Oh, big up
Mate,
Titch.
I
Big up
wouldn't. I
Fish. Big
wouldn't
up him,
know.
man.
Listen,
And he's back.
Titch, get yourself in here, man. Teach me,
Yeah,
man.
please, man. Like,
You know
don't
we know.
just just because you're balling now and you got like sponsors from like Boohoo, like Clive. I'm showing you, Homeboy's blowing up, and it's like he got a clothing sponsor from like Boohoo. They're sending him free gear. I want free gear too, dog. Like straight up. And it's like Homeboy's getting
Yeah,
free gear
man.
from the sponsors. He's doing the
Yeah,
watch
man.
along thing, which is going to take it to a different level. He's taking like so in StreamYard, right? You got like little things you can play. Like you know how I always play two things, and you got little things you can
Yeah,
play. He's taking all his things out. It's like it's my ball. I'm taking my ball with me to Hammers Fans United. Y'all don't get to play with my ball no more. So it's like now it's gonna be exclusive. Like we're gonna have to ask the man, like, yo, could we maybe like use you like doing some keepy ups in your dope studio and things like that? Like I looked the other day, I was trying to find a clip of Titch. No clips of Titch, dog.
yeah,
I was like, whoa, homeboy has got his ball, taking it with him, and he ain't playing ball with
yeah,
us. And I'm like, but in the same sentence, he's like, I got you guys. I got you guys with his little charmer, grin. He's like, I got you guys. Don't worry. I got you guys. I ain't going nowhere. Yeah. Where all the
yeah.
clips at, dog? Where all the clips at? We want some of those clips come back home, dog. Straight up.
Yeah, man. We need him to provide us with some stuff, man.
Some titchified things, dog. Titch rod on.
Listen, I'm just
Wait,
about
what's he
to
saying? What's he
upload
saying? What's
a
he saying?
little
What's he
thing.
saying? Send me the link, Peach. Oh, see, now it's like that. See that? Now it's like that. Homeboy done took out all his clips. So we got nothing to play from Titch. And he's like, oh, Peach, send me the link. Send me the link. You said you took all the clips, dog. Why should I send you the blood clot link, dog? How do you mean? I didn't take anything out. I'm just playing. Fuck you, man. I'm just playing with you, man. Hold up. Let me say, I'll put the thing in the link. Anybody who wants to come on, this is West Ham Random. This is what we do. Anybody wants to have a say, have a say. Anybody
Mhm.
wants to Ray,
Yeah, this is
take
how
Ray.
random we are. This is how
You get what I'm
random we
saying?
are, Tip.
You got what I'm
Peach,
saying?
right? Peach, right?
Yes, sir.
Check up in that corner. You know where the
Yes.
logo is? Created a new little logo up there today.
I want to see it. I want to see it.
You can see it. It's in the
I
corner.
know, hold on. I know I'm just posting this. Hold on. Uno
Right.
momento, por favor. Hold up. No, but seriously, the clips are gone, dog. I ain't even playing with you, like real talk, because somebody took them.
And
Somebody took them.
check this over. Check this overlay I've
took
put
them.
in. Check this overlay I've put in.
Oh yes, please. Oh yes, please. Oh yeah.
Let's get rid
Oh
of that
yeah.
comment.
See.
Let me get rid of the comment.
There's the next first lady, doc. There's the next first lady, doc. How do you mean? I am going to get you on the show. I know business. I know she's mismoderated things. You know, West Ham first lady and thing. I'm getting her on the show, dog. I'm getting her on the show. Last thing I do, I'm getting her on the show.
Would you reckon on that though? That's quite a good overlay, isn't it? You know what I mean?
No, that was sick.
Both wearing the t-shirts, bro. Did you notice that? We're both wearing the t-shirt because I sent her a t-shirt. Look.
I love that. I love that. Yo,
and at the top of hers it says Happy Amaret, and at the top of mine it says Budgie.
Yo, definitely. I want you to send me one because I want it all in unison, and I'll pay for the shipping, dog.
Okay, look. Listen, I'll get another one made up. I'll have it sent to me, and then what I'll do is I'll send it to you in a small package.
Yeah,
just like you know,
but I want you know. Go on.
Yeah, no, you're gonna have to inbox me your address and stuff.
Oh, but, no doubt.
I want you to have the same style that Hammerette and I have already got.
Yeah.
Like that as well.
Yeah. That's right? It's already designed. It's already designed. Yo, Budgie, hold it down for 2 seconds. I'm gonna get a hold of the tip rod on. Hold on 1 second, dog.
All right, mate. Yep, no worries.
Hold on.
Hey, hang on, you're still talking, Peach. You're still talking, man. So anyway, I did a few little slides. Well, not slides exactly. These are just overlays I want to show you. These are just players. Peach and I were chatting earlier about a couple of players. Now, he mentioned a story that had been reported about a player that we're linked with. Now, I honestly cannot remember who that player's name is right this moment. But I couldn't find, at the time, I couldn't find anything relating to it. Now, when Peach comes back, I'll ask him about the player and see if he's found anything out, because he was going to have a look as well. But we have been linked with a couple of other players. And I don't know if you can read that, but it says that we are linked with Wout Weghorst. And he now follows us on Instagram. Make of that what you will. I'll leave that on the screen because maybe you'll be able to read that better than I can. As I said, I don't have my glasses with me this evening. But I haven't actually read the article in full because I wanted to see if any of you guys out there know anything about this story. Because the source that this came from isn't exactly what I would call 100% or even 80%. It's probably about 70% for me. And the source was, I believe, Independent or somebody like that. That was the source on that. So Wout Weghorst, or however you want to say it. So let me come into the comments quickly and have a little see if anybody has mentioned anything else yet. Right, hang on, let me take that off the screen because that actually doesn't look good in front of my face, does it? Hammerhead says he doesn't want to see Yama starting, neither do I, buddy. I don't actually want to see him wearing claret and blue ever again, if I'm honest. He also says, I'm going to look at the odds for Perkins to come off the bench and score. Please do, mate, and let me know if you find out within the context of this show, within the confines of this show, let me know, and I might even have a couple of little quid on it with you. Fresh Fielder says, that looks a pucker bifter. Actually, man, yes, thank you, Sean. Thank you for drawing that to everybody's attention. I really appreciate it, man. I owe you a beer. Hammerhead says, I was thinking the same, Fresh. All right, okay. All right, okay. So you didn't bring it to everybody's attention, obviously. Chicka. Great to see Peach back in the zone. Yep, and as you see, he's back in the zone because he's buggered off again. He's left me to it yet again. So fair play to him though. He's doing two things. I don't know what he's doing. Danny Jackson's in the house. Good evening, Danny. Welcome to the live stream and welcome to the live chat, mate. Thank you for your comments, and hopefully we'll see a few more in a little while. Hammerhead says Fab and Antonio not going to Vienna. Cool. Okay, so we know that Vlasic probably will be starting then in that case. I think if Antonio's not travelling, then chances are it will be Nikola Vlasic. Zach Steffen. Who's Zach Steffen? Fresh? Sean? Come on, Sean. Zach Steffen. It's not a name I'm familiar with. Yeah, give me a little synopsis. Is that the right word? Synopsis. Yeah, see? That's the right word. No, I'm doing a stell on you. Titch is saying Zach Steffen. Yes? Yeah. Send me the link, Peach. I think he already is. He said he was going to contact you. That's what he said when he was disappearing. I'm sure he would. Just bear with me, and I will do that. I'm just going to chuck it into the chat right now, though, because that's how I roll. So there we go. How do I now? There you go. It's in the chat, mate. Robert says, I don't think any of the academy boys were named in the 23. No, but I think the rules state that we can add a further 9 or 11 from the under 23s and below at a later stage of the competition. And I don't think we've reached a cut-off date for that yet. So Sonny Perkins, if he's travelling, he will have been put onto that list, which probably would have been submitted by now if he's going with the squad. So, you know, that's my understanding of it. And I think that was information that I've heard on West Ham Network. I believe it was Stell that said that, not 100%. But I'm pretty sure that that was Stell that said that. And I also think that I heard Gatesy say the same thing on Forge from Iron. And I may be mistaken, but I also think that even young Jake had said it on West Ham Unofficial. So that's the ploy that, well, that's the angle there. There's a further 9 or 11. I'm not 100% sure the exact number that can be named from the 23s and under. Excuse me for one moment. Sorry, that was a bit of a sneeze. Oh, sorry about that. Robert says, man squad for the Europa League. Man squad. Europa League. Right, okay. Mate, that could be main squad for the Europa League, I suppose. Right, okay. I didn't take anything out. I promise you. Out from what? Oh, I get you. You're saying that Peach thinks that you took. No, don't worry. I think he's on one right now. Peach, come on, come back, and there he is. Look, here he comes. Or is that you? Titch? It is. It's Titch. No, I don't need to do that. He's already in, man. What's happening, my G?
He sent me some old link, man. That link is for something that's been gone and done. Let me check the brand. Actually, I don't know what he's talking about. You know me.
You have a little peek
I
in
have
there.
to get to the
I'll address a few more comments, Titch. Yeah.
fucking internet.
Right. Oh, hang on,
Videos. They're all there.
Sorry,
What the
Sean.
hell
I
is he talking
apologise.
about?
I
Oh, this
know. I've
fucking
seen
internet, man. It's so shit.
them. You have frozen, by the way.
Oh,
in
man.
Let
Let me take this downstairs.
Here comes Peach, man. Here comes Peach. Here he is,
There
back in
goes
the house.
Peachy. There goes Peachy boy. There goes Peachy boy. Yes, Gatey. Is that Gatey I see? Is that Gatey
No,
I
it's
see?
not.
Is that?
man,
Oh, they're
that's
not
our.
Gatey. Who the hell is that?
That's
Oh,
our
it's
man.
him. Why are we letting him in, dog?
Hey, Peach.
What up, my G?
Peach,
Yo, y'all right on board?
all the videos are here, so you was obviously just taking the mic, yeah?
You think?
Yeah, I was thinking,
No,
what the hell are you talking about?
I think he was trying to bait you, bro.
Yeah, it worked.
Peach passion. I know it kind of worked. I kind of got it because he's like seems a bit like kind of Tizik still, so I kind of got a reaction.
Nah,
Tizik is like, yeah.
I was just checking. I was thinking, like, let me check that they are. No, they're all still there, man.
I know, but I made you check. I made you look. That Nas tune. I made you look. Trust me. I made you look. Who's first in his rap book? I made you look.
Putting more. I'm gonna be putting more stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I know that guy. Yo, what did the Paris Saint-Germain and Man City score come to?
2-1.
To City?
Yeah.
Wow. What, late goals, early goals, mid goals? Like, how did it pan out?
How you doing, disabled team? They was all over them. How you doing, Hammerhead?
Oh, big up the disabled team. Yeah. Really, huh?
Yeah. Man City went 1-0 down first of all, and then they clawed back. That
oh,
right. Okay. Okay. Sorry.
Old, dog. He was like 22.
Let me just address this comment.
Sorry, go on.
Let me address this comment. Fresh Builders, Sean saying, Man City's second keeper, Zach Steffen, sorry, my bad, mate, has a load of caps for the USA, if that's who you're on about.
Yes.
Is that the guy that started against us in the...
because you said, you said, like, the reserve keeper, like, other than him and someone else, like, their full strength. But he has actually played international, Champions League, and Premier League. So he wasn't a weak.
Oh, okay. So he is obviously one of the options for Premier League start. Then,
yeah, definitely.
But obviously,
see, can't you hear that?
Okay.
Can't you hear the excitement in Titch's voice now? I can hear the excitement in Titch's voice. Like, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know what happened yesterday. Yesterday was like a shit show for Titch, dog. He had this. Hold on, Mama. Ooh.
You know what?
But no, Titch had this delivery coming, and they're like, oh, it'll be there from like 4 to 6, and then 4 to 6 comes out. It'll be there from 7 to 10. He's like, what the hell? It'll be here from 8 to 11 the whole day, man. They played the boy. I just dropped it on his doorstep. At the end of the day, he was cream crackered when he was talking with us last night, Clive.
Let's go, Joe. Do you know what they done? I ordered chicken breast, yeah? When you order it online, it says, that you get 6 days shelf life. Luckily, I checked it and it went off the same day. They're bringing it to me at 11 o'clock at night. You understand? Like, fucking idiots, man. Stupid. Like,
yeah. I felt for you yesterday, man, because you were going through it. Like, he was so excited, and it's Titch I'm talking about. He was so excited about, like, unveiling to the people about the watch along, and he was so excited, and you can see in the video how drained he was when he was like saying, we got something new coming, it's gonna be next level. And I'm like, I could see why. And I was talking to him all day, and he's just like, Peach, they did it to me again. And I'm like, what? He's like, they moved it up another 2 hours. I'm like, oh my goodness, man. It was that was rough, man. That was rough. That was big up on you for holding it down last night, man. That was rough.
As you're in the house, Titch, please allow me a moment to just play you a little video.
What's going on, everybody? Just a quick announcement for my channel, Hammers Fans United. I'm going to be more active on there, putting in or getting a little bit more serious on YouTube. And to do that, I know that I need to, you know, go live. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with a watch along for our game on Thursday. You know, with me, things would always be slightly different to all the other channels. And yeah, I would hope that you guys can join me on the watch along. And, you know, I'm going to get everybody involved, acknowledge all your comments. And yeah, it will be a team effort. So Lawrence commented the other day that I need to, you know, do more lives, etc. on my channel. So Lawrence, I hope to see you on Thursday. I'm going to go live at 5:30. The game kicks off at 5:45. And yeah, I've got a lot of things coming to the channel. A lot of subscriber involvement as well. So yeah, I just hope you guys will be there for what will be a new journey for Hammers Fans United.
I love that because it took up Titch's spot because that's how hyped the show is going to be. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready.
I was about to say, poor old Titch was the only one we couldn't
No,
see.
that was a blessing to Titch, man. Like I don't think y'all know. Homeboy doesn't take you too seriously, as he says, and he says that, and he means that. Like he ain't even like, if you could lift 2 fingers, he's only lifted 1. Real talk. And it's been a finger that goes. Trust me, it's been a finger that goes. But it's like he ain't lifted the other 4 yet, dog. And he's been talking about this some time about like, Pete, should I lift those next fingers, dog? Should I lift those next fingers? And I'm like, hell yeah, people ain't ready, dog. And even Charlie Walsh last night saying, man, they're gonna be shaking in their boots. And they are, dog. They are.
Yeah.
So exciting.
So I've chatted to my brother about my idea about the I don't know if you caught this earlier or not, Titch,
about the moderator.
No. About I actually pitched a little idea to Peach that I'd like to chat with a few people that I know from other fan bases and ask them of their kind of lasting memory of a game against us. I want to hear a match reaction kind of thing from the other side of the fence, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I was going to start with my brother because, you know, once people see what I'm talking about and they get the idea, more people then may be inclined to partake. Yep. And you know, it's just a little idea I've got. You know, I mean, my brother's story. I mean, I heard the story a number of times, but you know, for all intents and purposes, when I do it on camera, obviously I'm going to be letting him tell the story. I'm not going to, you know, and I'm not going to spoil that now by telling you anything about it, other than it features one of my favourite heroes of my early days supporting West Ham in Clyde Best.
Beautiful.
So, you know, we don't hear many stories about players of that era these days. So I want to kind of try and, you know, because of my age group, you know, we kind of remember these guys. And, you know, it'd be nice for us to bring that to the younger generation of supporters and viewers of our channel.
Do you know what?
You know?
But not only that, it's from a different aspect. It's from somebody on the other side of the fence. Like, of course, we're always going to be West Ham. We're a West Ham channel, but it's good seeing other people's views from the other side of the fence playing against us. Was it a full strength West Ham team? Did it have the camaraderie that we have now? You know what I mean? Like, was it difficult to play us at the bowling, like everybody says? You know, was it an easy ride when we first moved into the London Stadium? It'll be good to get other supporters' views. 100%. Go on, Titch. You had something to say still.
I was gonna say, just in response to what the Clive Best era. So basically, there's another guy. I don't want to say his name, but you must know him. So basically, he used to be a professional many years ago. He's a black guy. So when he was playing in this country, he would have had all of the stuff that he shouldn't have had to go through. Anyway, I approached him today to ask him, one, does he want to come and do the one from each team? He said, obviously. And then I said, and we could do a separate show just going back to, your journey through football. Now, I don't want to give too much away, but he did end up playing in Portugal. And he played for Millwall, black guy. So yeah, that's something that I'm gonna bring, or someone I'm gonna bring onto the channel like real soon. But
hey, what is this man doing to us, man? Congratulations, man. That's massive. That's brilliant.
It's great minds think alike, dog. It's great minds think alike. Because Budgie said the exact same thing to me today. Titch is already on it. He did his thing today. Great minds think alike, man. That's how you got West Ham Random and Hamilton United like bosh.
What it was is obviously it was the one for each team, but then I said to him, look, I always do a guest introduction, but your story is going to be more than 5 minutes, but it's going to be too long for the one from each team. So it would have to be a separate video. Do you understand?
Yes.
But
you must know who he is, Budgie. Like,
I think I know who he is, dog, but I ain't saying no names. I heard my dad talk about him before, dog. I heard my dad talk about him before. I've got a
reasonable idea, though, man.
And his nephew plays in the Premier League now.
I know exactly who it is now. That just gave it away. That just gave it away. That just gave it away.
Gave it away. Yes, mate. Big up. I like that. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
So I thought today, let me just.
That's a big move. Though, like Charlito would say, the big plays, man. That's big plays. That's big plays.
Yeah, he was around. He's one of the first, I would say, black players in this country.
Yeah. You know who I'd love to get on the channel, and he ain't even played football, but he went through shit, and he was one of our strongest supporters ever, man. It's Cass Pennick. I'd love to sit down and have a real proper chinwag with him, man. Like, that man must have stories that would make your hairs on the back of your neck stand up, man.
Yeah.
Real things,
I mean,
man.
I've got a friend of mine that I grew up with.
Yeah.
From when we were babies in nappies, our parents, our mums were friends and neighbours, so we grew up together. Mixed race lad. His dad was an American GI, and his mum was an English girl, so he grew up in an adopted home, and I was his closest friend, and he was West Ham and I was West Ham, and he started supporting West Ham because I told him about the story about me going to the stadium for the first time, and it kind of got him excited. And then when we were about 13, we snuck off school and went to a midweek match, a cup game at Upton Park. We were about 13, we bunked the train, we didn't pay for our tickets, we didn't pay to get into the stadium, we sort of snuck in. But we had a great night. We got back home, and that was it. We were both from then on. That was my first ever time going to a game alone without my parents or an adult. And we just, and he is a guy that also suffered from this racial abuse. I mean, the players on the field took a lot of it, and he took a lot of it being one of the few dark-skinned faces in the crowd, and the fact that he was turning up. And back then, there weren't really that many replica shirts available.
Yeah,
we're talking about mid-70s, and so we were wearing like knitted bobble hats and scarves and things in claret and blue to identify us, as West Ham supporters, and even a lot of the hardcore West Ham supporters weren't very nice towards him, you know. And like Pete said, you know, Cass suffered at the hands of our own supporters also, you know. And I'm sure that's not a unique story. You know what I mean? I'm sure that a lot of the, you know, the darker skinned fans have suffered some kind of abuse in some way. Yeah, it's disgusting that they do, that you do, you know, that anybody suffers at the hands of another human being. It's disgusting, you know. But I would like to, you know, see, this is another thing that I would also like to do. I'd like to chat to him. I'd like him to agree to chat to me on camera and let me talk to him about his experiences as a mixed race person, being a West Ham fan back in the 70s and 80s. You know, I mean, he went across to Europe with England a few times. You know, I mean, I've got pictures on my phone of him on the boat with like a load of other England fans, but they're all local lads to where we live, you know. So it was the one opportunity that all of the mates could get together and go to a football game together with England, you know. And that was like a kind of a community for the local lads of any town. It weren't, you know, just Crawley that did that, you know. So, but you know, there's quite a few people I would like to try and get involved. You know, there's lots of people. I mean, there's guys that were, you know, semi-professional footballers in Crawley. There's one guy that was actually a semi-professional at West Ham. He was offered a semi-professional contract, pay as you play kind of thing. Contract. And I mean, if you can research him, his name's John Penlavia. Yeah, John Penlavia. He played apparently for our youth academy set up kind of thing. So like, my brother's just come into the kitchen, creeping in, trying to not to make any noise. Look.
Evening, Shiny G. Hammerhead, it's not Righty or who's Kings? Who's Kings? Oh, Ledley King, is that? No, he's younger, isn't it? Like this, no, it's not them. It's maybe, you know, like I said, he's not, you know, as well known as a Righty, but someone like Clive, I think, will know who this, like, I didn't know of him until, you know, I met him through doing the coaching and all. He does his thing, like,
okay.
It's only today, like, I'm always around this guy, but it's only today I thought, oh, actually, let me ask him. Like, so I run over to where he actually trains, and he was up for it. So, but yeah, so he's not like, maybe a lot of people might not know him, but I think Budgie, will know him or know of him.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So what? How long? I mean, did he have a long spell with us, or
no? Not with us. It was never West Ham.
Oh, sorry.
No,
did you say Chelsea he played for?
No. Millwall was one of his English clubs, which, like I said, in that day and age, as a black man playing for Millwall. But he also played a lot of his career in Portugal. I think a lot of his career, in Portugal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's not who I was thinking of then, but yeah. I mean, perhaps we'll have a chat later if you like, and you can tell me.
Yeah.
Because I'm now bloody intrigued. Like probably all of the people in the chat are intrigued now. So you started off.
That's the Hammers, American Hammers lady.
Who is
Miss West Ham Philly?
One? Go on,
I've said evening to Shiny G.
What's her name? Yeah, Pete should be back in a minute. So yeah, let's see.
I've also got a former EastEnder coming on my channel at some point as well.
You gotta be shitting me.
He's not a football man, but it's my friend. That's like my proper bona fide friend, but he's not a football man.
He's actually one of your buddies, yeah?
Yeah, like real friend, like proper friend. But yeah, nice. You know, he went Sylvia Young, you know, school of acting and all. So, you know, like once again, it's just another sort of something that's gonna, just different content basically. And, you know, different, you know, we're the East End team and he was an EastEnder. So yeah, it'd be on the channel at some point.
Oh, nice. So disabled team saying hi, Titch. Hope you're well, our friend. Good luck to you on your watch along tomorrow. we'll try to get on at some point.
Thank you. I understand if you can't, but if you do, then thank you. Yeah. You know what? Like, I had to come downstairs because my Wi-Fi for the last month
It's in
is
shit.
terrible. So
Yeah.
I'm down here where the router's there because I'm worrying tomorrow. Like, imagine if the Wi-Fi just keeps cutting out and all that. But so far down here, it's been fine. And this is why I was
And you know what? Joking aside, you got good acoustics downstairs, man. Honestly, they're good acoustics. Like you sound like you're filling up the room.
There's no mic or nothing in here. It's just the bloody laptop.
No, I know, but it's good acoustics, man. Like I remember we used to record tracks in toilets because they had the best acoustics.
Yeah.
And that sounds like you got that. Oh, yo, I just want to say danger, danger in the graveyard chamber. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Doc. About like, you know, two people you might have run into today still, Doc. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Can I be very cheeky here? Because Peach, we spoke about this, yeah?
Right.
And I've never interacted with KEK, but while you're on the stream, because you've never been on when I've been on, I want to get you one from each team. I'm sure Peach has asked you before. And I specifically asked him to ask you, and I didn't get a response. And I know that some people...
Oh, that's not nice, Titch. That's not nice, man. That's mean, dog.
Oh, she said you can
How about this then? How about this then? Post the link again, get her to come on the show, and she can give you her answer tonight.
Why doesn't she come on the show right now and say something? Because
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Pete, you sent me an old
link. You sent an old. Look, let me put the link in there again now.
Go on, put the link in. Put the link in. Yeah, I record in the toilet, record in the loo, record with Titch, who's sponsored now by Boo Hoo. Straight up.
Yeah, right. We're going to put the link in again. So, Katie.
The link is in the
come in. Say hi. Come in and say hi.
Yeah,
don't say bye.
I've never met her at all.
It's a thirsty Thursday. It's a hometown hour.
Neither have I.
So there it is.
You haven't graced your presence with, girl. And like, yo, if you ain't heard this, hold on, I gotta play her. This is gonna take 2 minutes. Bear with it, but go to the end because homeboy bigs you up like nobody's business, calling you the first lady of West Ham. We're running it because that's what we do on West Ham Random. If I could like jump 2 things, that's how we run it, dog.
Jerry Bowen, Miguel Antonio, Declan Rice, and Pablito. 1, 2, 3. That's it. I finished the tune. That's what I've been trying to hit you up to tell you that. Bro, I've been trying to tell you that. But listen, I get you the message one way or another, my brother. Don't even worry about it. Oh, I seen we beat Man City, and ain't it pretty? Carabao Cup. Listen, we winning shit this year. That's just all what it is. Don't listen to none of their haters. We winning something. We winning something this year, my brother. And guess what else? I bet the whole account, so I don't have to have bro running back and forth. Bet the whole thing for us to win Europa. It was sexy odds. Yo, it's a big payout. Bet the whole 15 on the guys. Absolutely, I did that. But this is just a quick little message. Yo, I just wanted to spread my love. I forgot people the last time. I didn't know you was going to play it on the channel, bro. Say you played it on I was cursing all over the place. Yo, my bad. You know how I do. I'm sorry. I was excited. We beat the Spuds. What do you want? Hey, but listen, I think I left out Uncle Lee. I want to shout out, always Kieran. Oh, Uncle Kieran, Australia, my guy. Neil, Australia, my guy. But I think I left out Gaza, Lawrence, Disabled Team. And I forgot to shout out my boo, sending my love to my boo, KDK. Looking gorgeous as always with the lowest lanes. And today's Thursday. So don't forget to tune in, suckers, because she's the queen. The beautiful queen of West Ham. You heard West Ham's first lady, you dig? Anyway, spread my love to her. Who else? Yo, Fat Boy Phoebes. And they told me that Benrahma hit the winning penalty shot, the one at the end. I know he broke his wrist having a wank to that. You heard? I know he did. I know he was probably going Benrahma nuts on all the channels. I guarantee it. Pile. He's an animal with the Benrahma. I love him. Hey, listen, Bex, actors, Washio, Titchy the Don, of course you, Peach, everybody. Spread my love to everybody. Spread my love to Reese. You call him Rise, that's my guy. Yo, Gates father, Duke, Rushy B, everybody. I love everybody, man. We winning. Bet your rope. Bet West Ham to win your rope, but don't be scary berries. Drop that money and don't be funny. You heard? Up the hammers. One love.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You hear that, big up? Yo, First Lady of West Ham in the place, in our live chat, dog. Come find the screen and show your beautiful face, First Lady. Squatting.
Definitely
Go on.
not. Definitely
Any
not.
one of us three can include you on the stream, Katie. So get
Yo,
yourself in
yo,
there, girl.
yo, I WhatsApped the link, dog. All she has to do is press on it, and we got royalty
The
in the
wrong
building, dog.
link, man. The wrong link. You got to
Yeah,
get
you
today's
sent me.
link.
Look, treating me
I
bad.
didn't send her the wrong link. I didn't
You
send her
sent
the
me.
wrong link.
You sent me.
You sent.
It was called Paper Talk or something like, and I'm in there and it's saying ended.
No. I sent the right. Oh, yo, I'm sending her the link right now. You bombs. Hold on, dog. I sent her the right link, dog. I ain't losing my head.
I've just put it in the chat. Hey,
I
listen,
know, but
this is what she said.
What did she say? Yes, can come record in my toilet. Boom. I'll come record in your toilet any day of the week. That's royalty toilet, dog.
Hammerhead said that she'd smash it. Yes, indeed. So I hear. Helen Ludders is in the house. Good evening, Helen. Hammerhead just looked it up. Fab and Areola both played 2 games each and was back up for each other. So is Fab injured or is he just being rested?
Okay, hold on. I'll tell you if I sent her the wrong link. I did send her the wrong link. Oh shit.
Yeah, you sent me the wrong link. I told you that.
Shit me. I sent mad people that link, dog. I sent mad people that link. They're trying to get in right now. Oh, I gotta do some. Oh my days. I sent like 12 people that link, dog. Oh my days. Yo.
Hey, listen, we can only host about 6, I think, can it?
I'll fall back. I'll fall back. Let people come in, dog. Tits will fall back. Let people come in, dog. Budgie, run it.
Yeah.
Run it, dog. Hold on. I'm gonna send Hamana. Who's that? Hamana. West Ham clips.
Hammerhead says, not sure, Helen, but I'm sure Ariola's played every Europa game. I agree with that, Hammerhead. I'm fairly sure you're right with that. And then Katie says, it's Thirsty Thursday. Well, it will be in 51 minutes. So it's actually still Wednesday at this moment in time for us. So, but you're in the States, so you're already there.
They're behind. It's still Wednesday there. They're behind.
They're behind. Oh man. Maybe you're referring then obviously to match day, Thirsty Thursday.
No, I think I think she's referring to
Hammerhead saying it's Wednesday, Katie.
Do you know what she's referring to? When we was asking her to come on, I think she was implying that we are thirsty. I think.
Oh,
you know what that means, don't you, Budgie?
What's that mean? Oh, look, Pete just disappeared again. Look.
Yeah.
Go on, what's that mean?
Yeah, thirsty just means you're like eager for her. Do you understand? Like, yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, of course, you know. She's saying, I know, but tomorrow is Thanksgiving in America. Oh, man. Well, have a great time. Enjoy Thanksgiving. I know it means a lot to you guys. So
she might join though.
Our colonial cousins, you know. We love them having a good time, man.
Yeah.
Only one TB.
Game of the Europa. I remember he did. That's what I was thinking. That Freshfielder said that. Fabianski played the first game.
Yeah. What, in Europa?
Yeah, and then after that it's Areola. But yeah, he played the first game because I remember people was like questioning.
Did he indeed?
Yeah.
Did he indeed?
Yeah.
That was the first game against
away to Zagreb.
Vienna. Oh, Zagreb.
2-0.
Zagreb, yes.
2-0?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was, yeah.
Yeah, he played that. He played that game. I'm in the States also, and I confirm that Thursday I started early.
Hang on, you're probably a miles ahead of me.
Oh, I'm just looking at the last one.
Oh, right, okay. Well, okay, yeah, so now, I'm there. That is it, isn't it? I'm in the States also, says Danny. and I can confirm that Thirsty Thursday has started already. Brilliant, mate. Listen, Thirsty Thursday starts on a Friday here, so it carries on until the Thursday. So, you know, I'm just talking about in my house. I'm not talking about in England.
Given the players the rules for last season. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I think Freshfield actually commented that on the game when people was like, "Why didn't Areola start?" And I think Freshfielder might have commented that after that game. Like, yeah, that's what he felt like. He was rewarding. Yeah, I remember someone rewarding them for their last season stuff.
Yeah, actually, do you know what? I kind of recall a post-match. I suppose you would call it an interview, but it was comments made by David Moyes where he said, you know, I felt every player out there deserved their shot tonight. I think that was the quote I remember him saying.
I think Freshfielder commented similar to what he's commented there after we played, when people were saying, "Oh, why didn't Areola start?" And I think I'm sure because someone else commented that straight after the game, so it must have been him.
It probably would be Sean because that's, you know what I mean, he's a very astute young man from what I've figured out, like, you know, in all the chats and stuff that I've been in with him. Yeah, he knows his stuff, that man. So, you know, I think you're probably right, Sean, and I wouldn't dare disagree.
Yeah, like you said, it was him. I knew someone had commented.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. See, and why would we dare, you know, disagree with you, man? You seem to know what you're talking about. You haven't been wrong yet, as far as I'm aware. So we're at the end of the comments so far. So I don't know where Peach has gone. I expect he's probably gone to try and rally some more people to come into
with the wrong link, with the out of date link.
Yeah, you know, that was the link for the show we did at bloody 5 o'clock this evening. Our
I'm
time,
sitting there, it's like show's ended. I'm like, what the hell is this? But you know why I had to log out, Budgie? Because I purchased StreamYard today. Like I had to pay for it for the year. But you can't be logged in to both unless you add another. So anyway, I had to sign out of West Ham Random, purchase it, and then do. And this is why I stopped using this one, is because today I put in. I can tell you, I put in about 60. Oh, hello! About 60.
Oh, good evening.
I don't know about
Katie K's in the house. Katie K's in the house.
You know what I thought? I thought Peach looks a lot better, but then obviously it's not Peach's.
Where'd he go?
I don't know.
He's gone. I think he's gone to send you the proper link.
No, she's got it.
Oh yeah, of course. But
at the bar, I would call in.
Yeah, I said that. I thought you were saying. So,
how's it going?
It's going very well. Now that you're on air, I did ask Peach to ask you, so I'm going to ask you: are you up for coming on my one from each team? And you probably haven't seen the videos, but yeah, is she still there?
Yeah, of course.
I'm still here. I know it's bad service.
Yeah,
we're driving. We're driving.
So,
well, I'm not driving.
Yeah. So, what do you think?
About
one from each.
Great.
One from each team.
Okay.
Oh God.
She's like, what?
Yeah. So on my channel, I do a show called One from Each Team.
Yeah.
And you know, you have a guest on there, and then you have to pick one player from each 20 Premier League teams. 9 for your. No, not now. No. You plan that out.
Yeah. I don't want to do that right now, but yeah.
No. Yeah, no. So basically, we don't do it as a live. We do it as a pre-recorded. Then I edit it, and then I put it out on the channel. So
yeah.
But Budgie can tell you, it takes a lot of, you know, you have to, because it's only one player.
Can I just show a little bit of Wally World's?
Yes, definitely.
Right, just bear with us for a second, Katie.
She's like, oh,
Wally. Wally World, yes, indeed. So just check this out, please.
Where's Wally?
It's pretty good for a guy who doesn't know anything about it.
Yeah, you science. You know, sometimes you can't deny science. Not all the time. Sometimes.
Right.
But in this, you know, so far, then it's working because that bench is
excellent,
strong. and others have picked the same players as you anyway. So, right. So I always call this the juicy bit because now we get into your starting team. So if you could tell me which club your goalie plays for, I will put them on the screen, and then it will probably be obvious as a number one. Which club for your goalkeeper?
Wally's the man.
Okay. Yeah.
He's the
So-
king
Yeah.
of Prussia.
He's what? Sorry.
King
The
of
king of Prussia.
King of what? Keep
Prussia.
cutting out. Oh, Russia.
No, Prussia.
Russia.
He.
Fresher. King of Fresher.
Yeah, where we live.
Oh, okay. Fresher.
Okay.
And I'm
So-
the
Yeah.
Dutch
So,
You're
so
fine.
are you aware of the concept of one from
No.
each team? Then
She's not.
Yes.
Oh, you are?
you are.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Have you seen any of the previous shows that
Yes.
Titch has
Yeah.
done? Okay.
Oh.
Cool.
I thought you
Okay.
Do it right now. I said no. I can't do it right now.
No.
No. So give yourself a couple of days or so to. I've done one, so I've kind of been on your side of things. So give yourself a couple of 3 or 4 days to work yourself a team out of one from every single Premiership team. So you've got 20 teams to choose. You have to have a starting 11, and you have 9-man bench. Okay.
Yeah.
So have a little think about it. It's worth actually having a look at a couple of YouTube videos and stuff of players that you're not maybe familiar with, and see. I think you'll do well. I think you'll do well.
Yeah, I'm okay. I don't need to watch any other videos.
That's
Are you
good.
sure?
Then, yeah.
Yeah,
Then
I'm Matty Cash.
Matty Cash.
Excellent.
Yeah. It would be
Excellent.
good. It would be good to have you on. I did ask Peach to ask you.
Peach is
So, yeah.
hogging me, man. What the heck?
What's that?
He's hogging me. He's keeping him for himself.
Exactly. But
Yeah,
there's no rush either.
selfish,
Like
man.
whenever you're ready, then it could be 2 weeks or whatever. Then yeah, we'd do it basically. So get planning your team.
Do it.
Okay, so
Let's do it.
so you're obviously aware of Hammers Fans United. Titch, stick your email in the chat, and then Katie can contact you that way. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do it now.
that's the easiest way. That's the safest way of doing it. So there you go.
And this
And
is
then-
open
and then-
to. I've told all of you lot in the chat as well that I want you lot on there. Fresh Fielder, Hammerhead. So yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I want everybody to partake. But Budgie's got a good team. He's got a very good team actually. So the email's
I
there.
can't believe you had Wally on too.
Yeah, Wally was like number. He was just before you, wasn't he, Budgie?
Yeah,
No,
he's
he was
number
like the
4,
5th.
number 4 or 5, 5. Yeah,
He was 6th, and then we
Yeah.
done Cam.
I was number 6. Cam, yeah, the Scouse Hammer.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Scouts.
there's 6 at the moment. Yeah, man.
7. No, there's 7 now.
Oh, he's there. Have you done another
Yeah.
one?
Is Peach?
Yo,
All right, Pete, come on, switch your camera on.
yo,
Bro.
my
There it
G,
is.
what are you saying, rude gal? Looking cute as always with the butters and the others. Yo, that's my G. Yo, West Ham's first lady in the place to be. I record in the toilet while she taking a wee. How you mean? Yo, they're differently. Big up, KDK. But yo, Titch, I want to see your magic, dog. I want to see your magic. Because there's this Declan Rice tune flowing around on Twitter just now. I done copied the MP3. I done sent it to you on WhatsApp. Let me see if you can put it in a brand whilst we're online and we can play that. Because, yo, people are tripping out. KDK, what's good, homegirl? You all right?
No, you need to call me.
See that? That's love right there. Yo, that's how Peach gets treated by First Lady of West Ham. You need to call me anytime, any day. I'm here for you, girl. How do you mean?
I'm worried about you.
I got out of hospital today, so I'm brand new.
I know. That's what I heard. That's why I was like,
Trust me, man.
Yeah.
It was messed up. It's like I had a chronic chest infection, chronic upper rest infection, chronic upper oh, I can't even talk. A chronic upper respiratory infection. And then my type 1 diabetes got jealous. They wanted to come to the party. So they came in the party. And I'm like, yo, this ain't a diabetic party. Get out. And then pneumonia's like friending up with their friends saying, we want to come into the party too. So like, yo, the pneumonia came in the party. And then whatchamacallit, heart failure, who's like banned from every club in the world. He wanted to come into the party, and I'm like, Brethren, stay at the door, and the man, stay at the door.
yo, how many nurses did you flirt with? How many nurses did you flirt with?
All of them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I left all the nurses in peach heaven. I even left today. There was this one girl, Jessica Rabbit. Wally World knows about Jessica Rabbit. She promised me she was going to bring in some Portuguese Nando's. No, she don't like Nando's. She knows this real place. It's called Barisa. And she's like, yo, Nando's is for the birds. She's like, I'm Portuguese. I make the real shit, and I know where to get the real shit. I'm like, word up. So on my exit out of the hospital today, wrote my number on a piece of paper. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And then I put my hospital bracelet around it, and I said Jessica Rabbit because her name's Jessica, so I called her Jessica Rabbit. Done know.
So I love you. I love you.
Done know.
Yo, Titch said he wants me on the show, and you ain't tell me that.
I did. Check your messages, homegirl. Check your messages, homegirl.
Right.
I want you on Titch's one from each team, because Wally World goes off about how much knowledge you have about a football game. And at Stowe's, he says you are in there calling this, calling that, teaching Wally World 2 different things about football he never even knew existed. And he's like, she's saying for that player to, like, you know, go down the flag, spread the ball to that person, put the ball in the middle there, you know, get the man up to get his nut on it. Like, Wally World bigs you up like crazy, man, like crazy. So you from one from each team, it'll be fire. That'll be fire, man, straight up.
Wally's just so generous. He really is.
Yeah, he's a legend.
Pete,
Yeah,
can I
say
something?
Yes, please.
Calm down, please, mate.
Nah, KDK gets me disoriented.
I get that. Beautiful face and a lovely person. But calm down, man. We don't need you going back in hospital.
It's the inside.
Hey, listen, you promised me.
Her inside is like butterflies with irons and beaches and palm trees, dog, with Philly cheesesteaks all on the water.
Yeah.
All right, listen, you promised me a lounge lizard peach, all right? I want to see that man now. Right.
Don't worry. I'll go up, I'll go down, I'll go down, I'll go up.
Well, I don't want to take over the show. Guys, continue. I'll sit in the background.
I'm sitting in the background with you, KDK. Straight up.
All right, stop it, you naughty man. You're not allowed to flirt on this channel.
Yo,
this is called West Ham Random, not West Ham Dating.
E20 Zone is in the house.
Random.
Yeah, random.
Yo, E20 Zone TV's in the house. I done sent him the link. He should be popping on.
All right.
Straight up, my brother.
All right, Titch, I call you later.
Did you get the email, Katie?
Yeah, I probably did. Yeah, I have the email. Yeah. I'll
put it in the chat. Yeah, but whenever you're ready, there's no rush. But whenever you're ready,
next week we'll do it.
Yeah, the video's in there.
So yo, Katie, what about Thirsty Thursdays? That's like back in effect, isn't it?
I know, but tomorrow's Thanksgiving in America. We take a break.
No, I know that.
Yeah,
It's like from tomorrow. It's like from tomorrow to like Monday, Tuesday, isn't it? Really, like it's a week-long thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Where are you going? Are you having it at your home? Are you going to relatives? Like where are you having it? And then she flies.
Well, she's driving, so maybe the signal went.
The video's there now. It's in the brand.
See that's what Tits does. That. See that I told Tits some 5 minutes ago. There's a video, a tune circling Twitter. He came up with it like that. So yo, man, what? See, yo, y'all ain't ready for Tits, man. Straight up, man. You can't tell me different. You can't tell me different, man. Straight up, watch this, man. We'll give it a little intro stuff.
There is a young girl. Her name is
Elsa. Give me another here rating.
Everybody on the hashtag sing your dialect. Declan, take it away.
We ready?
We're
Let's
ready.
Go. Just dropping in. Here we go. Let's kick it. Ready? Rice, baby. Rice, baby. All right, stop. Collaborate and listen. Rice is back with a brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly. Flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop, yo? I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow. To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage and wax a chump like a candle. Rush the speaker that booms. I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom. Deadly. When I play a dope melody, anything less is the best is a felony. Love it or hate it, you better gangway. You better hit the bullseye, the kid don't play. And if there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ resolves it. Rice, baby. Dun, 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 dun. Rice, baby.
Standing ovation for Declan Rice.
That is the actual man singing the tune, there. That is the actual man singing the tune, there. Wow.
Awesome, man.
I love it, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. Future England captain right there, dog.
You know, that's awesome.
I love that,
one
man.
of you
and
two guys
even took out words. Even took out
words.
You got to
send that to me. Please send that to me.
I will.
Please, thank you. Yeah,
no doubt
please,
about
thank
it.
you. Hey guys, listen. Tonight now. No, not quite. We've still got half an hour to go. But we've got our final. Well, no, it's not our final, but this could be. You should be our crowning glory in Europe tomorrow night. When we play, what is it? Vienna, Rapid Vienna tonight. Tomorrow night. So, come on, give us an idea of the starting lineup that you guys would like to see.
Okay, but like I want to ask Titch this as well as you, Clive. Is it going to be like before we go on like how it's going to go down? Is it going to be a team rested to play against the full Man City squad, or is it going to be an all-out first team attack like 2 times in a week?
Before the season started, I said that Moyes should, play your nobles and all that in the Europa League, the group stages, right? Now, obviously, that might not have worked out best for us. I believe that this is just me personally. I believe that you look at that game and the Man City game, and I don't think we're going to get anything out of the Man City game. So I think we should kind of go all in and get the 3 points here, so that we don't, the last game is a dead rubber for us. I think, I think we need to go all out to win this game. And City, the form they're in, even if we rested everybody and we went there fresh and all that, it's still going to be a tough game. So I would say, you know what? Let's put all our eggs into this basket in the Europa League.
Yeah.
That's what me personally. Like, I'm not saying it should do. That's what I would do.
Yeah. I feel that. What do you think about that, Clive?
Yeah, I agree with every single word you just said there, buddy. I mean,
so do I.
I would like to see us go out strong. Tomorrow night. I really would like to see us go out strong. But there are certain players that I would rather not use tomorrow night because of the nature of look. We're not allowed to have fans in the stadium because of our reputation preceding us and the actions of a minority. Okay, now that kind of thing winds up players, you know, especially when you've got a team like West Ham visiting you. So, you know, there could be lumps taken out of some of our players tomorrow night. That's a big risk that could happen. So I would like to see him not risk like the likes of Declan Rice. I would like to see him not risk Zuma. I think Zuma's going to be integral for the City game. And I would like to see him not risk, he's not going to risk Antonio. Apparently he's not travelling. And, you know, and the only other player that I would like to see 100% fit for the City game and 100% ready for it is Fornals at this moment in time. I think Fornals is going to be integral to us against City again, you know, like he was in the Carabao Cup game. You know, what do you think of that, Titch?
I agree that, you know, it makes sense to leave out some players. And generally in the Europa, he has gone, you know, he hasn't just gone full out like Noble, Krau, Vlasic, Yarm. You understand? He has still balanced it. So I think he's going to carry on doing that. And I think he's probably smart enough and long enough in the tooth to realize, listen, we top the group, we go straight into the last 16. So I think if you're going to, I just think Moyes will look at it as a, you know, isolated the 2 games. This one is probably more important because ultimately, if you win that, you get in the Champions League anyway. You understand? If you win that competition. So
yeah,
I just think, you know, it's not easy to balance it, but yeah, I agree. Like obviously, if Antonio's not traveling, then that's already, you know, a statement of intent. Like, look, he's for City. Zuma may well be.
Apparently, Fabianski hasn't travelled either.
Right.
Good.
So that means that 99.9% chance is going to be Areola. Yeah, of course. Yeah. And, you know, in fairness, he's done us proud in the games that he's already featured in, you know. So there's no complaint there from me, kind of thing. You know what I mean? I think that David Moyes has got himself a little cyst going, and there are certain players that he will utilise in League and Cup. You know.
Yeah.
You know, that's how he works.
Someone put their, I think Hamed, someone put their preferred team right here.
Okay.
Fredericks,
Areola, Fredericks, Creswell, Diop, Sufal, Johnson, Rice, Krau, Benrahma, Yarmo, Vlasic. 3-1 West Ham.
That's one centre back.
That's what?
That's only one centre back.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? In Diop.
So
unless he's thinking like a 3-man back, back 3 in Creswell, Diop, and Sufal.
Yeah.
Which isn't the greatest idea. We're using them 3, but to me, that's what it looks like that would be, with Fredericks and Johnson running either side. You know, maybe making that a back 5 or a central 5. Then I suppose you got Rice, Krau, and Rice and Krau in the centre. So maybe he's looking 3-4-3 then. That would you agree with that? A 3-4-3?
I don't know, but you know,
that's how I would play this lineup here anyway.
You know,
I would play it as a 3-4-3.
When you play 3 at the back, you never have just one centre back and 2 fullbacks though. It's normally 2 centre backs and maybe a makeshift, like, you know, your Kyle Walkers might go in there to make up the third. So
yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Because here you've got
Fredericks isn't really strong enough in defence for him to take that role. Sufal's far too important breaking forward.
That's all 3 of our right backs as well. In that
squad, no, I've got to be honest with you, Hamed. I mean, although that's a pretty looking lineup, it's not feasible really, because like Titch just said, you know, all 3 of our right backs are featuring now, and our only left back. That's not really. That doesn't work for me anyway. You know.
What would you pick, Budgie? If you top of your head, what would be your 11?
My 11.
Knowing who's not
I would
available.
go. Yeah, I would go Areola in goal. I would have Diop and Dawson in the middle at the back. I would have Creswell and Soufal either side of them. I'd play a 4-3-3 myself. That's just me, and that's to make sure that we've got enough cover in centre, in midfield, and at the back. So I would play those 4 across the back. I would probably play Crowell, Noble, and Souček as the 3 in the middle. And knowing that I would want to rest Rice. This is me wanting to rest Rice. And then up the front 3, I would probably have I would go for Vlasic. I wouldn't start with Yarmolenko. I would probably go with maybe Fredericks on the right, because as a midfield, sorry, not as a midfield, but as an attacking option and getting that ball in from the right hand side, I think Fredericks might do well there. As I said, I'd have Vlasic in the middle, and out on the left hand side, I'd have Lanzini. That's just how I would run it, and that would be my starting 11.
My starting 11 would be Areola in goal. Okay, first off, who didn't catch the flight? Like, who's definitely not playing?
Fabianski
and Antonio.
I think.
That's it. Okay. Fabianski, Antonio.
They're the only two confirmed not on the flight.
Okay, so I'd have Areola. I'd have Areola. I'd have Zuma. I'd have Diop. I'd have Zuma, Diop, and Dawson. I'd have Zuma, Diop, and Dawson.
That's all 3 of our centre backs.
Yeah. I'd have,
in a European game, knowing we've got City coming up in 4 days.
Yep. I'd have Zuma, Diop, and Dawson back 3. I'd have Ben Johnson on the right. I'd have Cresswell on the left. So now that's 5. So 3, 2, and then 3, 2, and then I'd have Rice, Souček, Krall, and Lanzini. 3, 2, 4 with Yarmolenko. I'd have Souček, Krall, and Lanzini. Souček, Krall. Hold on. Sorry, I'm going again. Areola in goal. Then I'd have Diop and Zuma.
Yep.
Then I'd have Diop and Zuma. You're right. I'd have Diop, Zuma, Cresswell, Johnson.
Yep.
So that's 4. 4.
That's 5. That's 5, including the keeper.
Okay, 5, 3, 2, 1. So 5. I'd have that as the back 5. Zuma, Diop.
That's including the keeper. That is, obviously.
Okay, so
that's
Zuma,
5, including the keeper.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so it's 4, back 4. So I'd have Zuma, Diop. I'd have Cresswell, and then I'd have Johnson. So 4. The 2 in front of them, I'd have Souček and Krall.
1 minute, you look.
The 3 in front of them, I'd have Lanzini, Vlasic, and Fredericks. And then 4, 2, 3, and then I'd have Yarmolenko up front. That's what I'd have.
Wow.
Yeah. Like and I'll reason that. Yarmolenko hasn't got to start. When he starts for Ukraine, he gets off the mark pretty quick. So I'd give him a start.
So you'd play him as an outright number 9 then?
Yeah, I play. Yeah, how he does for you.
And he would have to be told. And he would have to be told, you're playing as an outright number 9. Do not travel any further left or right than the line between the two 18-yard boxes.
No, just tell him to put the Ukraine
Because that's
shirt
where you
underneath.
want a centre forward. That's where you want a centre forward.
I want him center forward with the Ukraine shirt underneath the West Ham shirt, straight up. So Yarmolenko up front. And then the 3, I want to see like Vlasic play the number 10, Lanzini play on the left, Fredericks play on the right. Then I want Souček and Krall, and then the back 4, as I said, same back 4: Johnson, Cressy, Diop, and Zuma, Areola and goal. I think that's a winning combination.
You know, I think Lanzini's work rate of late has been impeccable. You know, he's actually had a lot of. He's had not a lot of criticism. I mean, a few people have doubted his desire and his drive.
100%.
You know,
but
what you've got to remember, is that Lanzini suffered a horrific injury.
Yeah, but he's coming over that.
Yeah, he's got over it, but physically he's got over it. Okay. But I mean, I'm sure, Titch, I'm sure you're probably more aware of this than anyone else because you're part of the academy system. The mental recovery can take 5 times longer.
100%.
You know, like if you go in for a tackle and someone stamps on your hand, you're less likely to have your arms out there to try and support yourself next time you go to ground.
I know, but
with Lanzini, right? It was his cruciate ligament, wasn't it? Was it his cruciate ligament?
Yes,
he did.
I'm not sure what it was.
I think it was.
It might have been.
But when it happened, I remember the game it happened in, and when it happened, I remember seeing the agony on his face.
I know.
It didn't look like it was very much at the time. The incident that created the injury didn't look like a massive incident. But
I know.
The injury to him was
mentally.
It was mentally damaging as well as physically damaging. He's got over the physical damage, and I don't believe that he's fully recovered mentally. I
agree with that.
And which makes him a little less inclined to go in for a hard challenge. Makes him a little less inclined to run like a fucking antelope, and it also makes him a lot less available to play 90 minutes.
Agreed, but the reasoning for my final 11 was what you said, Budgie. You're basically saying we're playing all of our starters in that front. Like if you had Yarmolenko up front with Vlasic, right, Lanzini, and then Fredericks. Those aren't first teamers. You know what I mean?
Remember,
The only first teamers is Souček and the back 4. That's it. So you got 5 first teamers. The other 6 are reserves, straight up. And you.
I actually put Lanzini in my 11
because we do play City next man. That's why I switched it up like that, man.
I put Lanzini in my 11 also, Pete.
I know.
For the same reason. And I put him in the same position you did. I put him in the same position you did on the left of the front 3 or of the forward 3. So, I kind of like, obviously we've kind of got the same idea of how we think Lanzini's not being used to his best capability. Okay, so he is less inclined to run at 99 miles an hour. He's less inclined to go into a hard tackle, and which is why David Moyes has been utilising him as an additional defensive stroke attacking midfielder. He's given him kind of license to play his game, as it were. I think. I think that's what it looks like to me. I think that I think that by
if it
restricting
quacks
him,
like a duck and walks like a duck, it's a duck. So, and it's like
Yeah.
even when Anton went to St. Andrews to watch the men them train, he said Lanzini was training with the defensive midfielders because he gets more. He can play more of his game like that. You're 100% on the money there. You're 100% on the money there, budgie boy.
Yeah, but like we all know that Lanzini's very decent in attack. Also,
one of our most skillful players, man.
Of course, but the thing that what I think we're probably going to be doing him an injustice by putting him out on the left wing. If I'm honest with you,
I think the same as Frederick, putting him out on the right.
Well, no, I think with Lanzini, he should play the number 10 role. In my opinion,
I mean that's
basically Lanzini's role for Argentina when he's played for them. That was his role when he came to the club. He was a number 10.
What if you switched it up,
him.
though, maybe? What if you switched it up and because you know how Moyes likes to cut in? What if you switched it up and had like Fredericks on the left and then like Bowen on the left? And, well, no, it wouldn't be that. Bowen on the left, Fredericks on the right. So they'd be able to cut in.
That would make
in the middle and Yarmo up front.
Yeah, but that would also then kind of make them like traditional wing type players because Bowen's got a left foot on him. Like you've seen it.
I know.
I know. You've seen his left foot. You've seen what he can do with that.
Yeah.
He can crush a team with that left foot.
But we know that. Cut in, though. He loves to cut in. So let the man them cut in.
But he's also got the right foot, which could also make him work as a inverted striker also. An inverted winger also. So I get your point.
On the left? But have we ever seen Fredericks on the left before? Because I'd like to see Fredericks on the left, man.
I don't believe I have seen him on the left, but I've seen him drifting out that way when he's been in play, when he's kind of been a part of the play and he's put the ball maybe to Soufal or someone on the right. In fact, I think it was actually Antonio. And then he drifted in more towards the centre of the field. And then he took the ball to his left foot and passed it to his right foot to do whatever he moved it to his right foot to do. I don't know if he's got much of a left foot on it. I don't know how much of a left foot he's got on him.
He doesn't even have a right foot, dog. He's just fast. He's a road runner in disguise, man. And you know what? To tell you the truth, man, I'm sticking to my three. I'm sticking to my three. I'm sticking to Vlasic in the middle, Lanzini on the left, and what's his face called? What's his face called? Lanzini, Fredericks on the right. Fredericks on the right. Lanzini. I think this is going to be Vlasic's game as a number 10. I'd love to see that. Just so E20 zone J Hustle can't say nothing, dog. Straight up, man. I want to see Vlasic in the middle tear shit up. Lanzini on the left, Fredericks on the right, Souček crawl in the middle, and then our normal back four with Areola in goal. Done.
Budgie, why don't you go back and read out the comment? I've seen them some pop up. Like the ones that we haven't.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a lot of comments that's gone on since.
Yeah, it's J Hustle. J Hustle's come on the show, J Hustle. What's wrong with you?
I'm just looking back to where we are with the one that's showing on screen. In fact, that's there. All right, okay. We went past all of those.
What's up? Did it already? No.
Right, okay, so I think this is where we were roughly. Hammerhead says, happy Thanksgiving to everybody for tomorrow.
What are you doing? Preparing it. All right.
These are going back a little while. So KK's in a loud restaurant. 1 minute. Fresh Fielder says Fabianski played against Zagreb in the opening game. We went through that. That must have been when you were reading it without screening them. Danny Jackson says I'm in the States also, and I can confirm that Thirsty Thursday has started early. Good man.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Sean says, I think Moyes was giving players their reward for last season, that first game. Yeah, we're that far back, are we? We're that far back. Oh, okay. Look, here we are. Look. Oh, King of Prussia is a town in Pennsylvania. That's what Sean's saying. I have no idea. Hammerhead says that Peach is still missing. Check it out, Hammerhead. He's on the screen, man. We paid the ransom. And he's out. Here's one that you need to see, everybody. This is Titch's email, for Hammers Fans United. So if you're interested in doing one from each team or any of the other projects that Titch has got lined up in the pipeline, email the man. That's his email on the screen. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. Look, there's another version of it. Same email, really.
It is the best game in the English Premier League right now. That's why man are already starting to copy it, dog. Straight up.
Right. The disabled team. Love Katie K. We all do, bud. We all do. Stop flirting, man. You flirt with all the girls. Come on, stop it now.
Yo, she's the bomb, though.
Have you not noticed, though, guys? Have you not noticed, though, guys? He flirts with them all.
That's respect, dog.
I wish I had that. I wish I had that much cool. That's all I can say.
Oh, whatever.
Listen. I'll do the next. I'll do the next comment in one moment.
That's what it is. The birds love a bit of podgy. The birds love a bit of podgy. That's it right there, dog.
Maz, he's as random as anything you like. Random as a bag of randoms, right? So I'm going to take that off the screen for a minute. So Titch, I was chatting with my brother the other day, and he said to me about the one from each team concept. He said the same thing as me. He said that's an irresistible concept. Anybody would be mad to not do it.
Yep.
So my brother's working on his team.
That's good.
Maybe not right this minute, but because he's been drinking gin.
Yo, you know what? You know what's funny, Budgie?
He's working on his team.
You know what's funny, Budgie? Real talk. I was talking to one of my boys the other day, and he's a Chelsea boy too, man. And he wants to get on Titch's thing, and he said this is the best like Premier League game he's ever heard of. He said this is like groundbreaking. I was like, I know. And he's already starting his draft up to like put his in there. Like, I'm showing you, man. And you know what the thing with Titch is? It pisses me off, dog. It pisses me off. Because you know the thing with Titch? He'll just be in the kitchen washing dishes and then bang, wicked idea. And I'm like, how do you do that, dog? How do you do that? It's nuts. When he gets all his impressions from, he just comes to him. And he's like on camera and 2 minutes later dropping 2 things.
Hey, look at them hands, man. Do they look like the hands that wash dishes?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do they wash dishes?
All the time.
Yeah, he just wears those rubber gloves, dog. He wears those rubber gloves, dog. Trust me.
Nah. Even in Mark on, even in Words and Pictures, even in Danny, obviously, because people that are joining lately.
Look, Katie K has Peach's pulse racing.
Yep. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong. I'll go back to hospital for a week for that girl, dog. How do you mean?
Peach's blood pressure. Yeah.
Yo, it's one of those guys.
Yeah, look, even James is saying, like, chill out, bro.
I know, I've seen that, man.
Oh, hang on, I've seen some of these as well, anyway. I won't be on, mate. Got a few personal issues, blah, blah, blah. Nicely done. Big up, bro.
Who said that?
Fever. He's saying,
"Oh shit,
I won't be on, mate. I got a few issues, my personal life, but big up, bro. Bad. Keep well, sir.
Yes, sir.
Keep well, sir." Hamed said, I forgot to mention this morning. I see this morning. We see what, mate? Oh, we're gonna have to go back. Something.
The Declan Rice.
Oh, right. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Roy says, James, hope all is well, mate. Yeah, we all do.
We all do.
And Rice, Sober Team says hope all is well for James. KK says, sorry, my internet is horrible.
Yeah,
it's all right, girl. Don't worry. We forgive you. You showed your face, and you've agreed to do one from each team. So
Beautiful.
Big up for that. And I can't wait to watch it. That's going to be a good episode.
Yeah.
Hopefully, KK, you're going to just give every other girl the confidence to get on camera and do this with Pete, because we also need, there's Beanie and there's Hammerette and there's a few others girls dotted about on other chats and that I think look, let me just say, I know the man sitting there on camera with us, but Titch really does put you at ease. If you've seen my show or even the intro to my show with Titch on the one from each team, the man puts you at ease. He makes you feel like it's hey, listen, it's just a Zoom call at the end of the day, girls and guys. It's just a Zoom call, which other people will catch on YouTube at a later date. So don't worry, there's no live interaction.
It's just a Zoom call, but it's a Zoom call with a calming soul. You know what I mean? Like Titch makes you feel
of course.
at home right away.
Of course.
Right away, man.
Yeah, of course. But what I mean by that is it's not like you're on a live chat where people are commenting and stuff like that. You haven't got to worry about any of that.
No.
All you got to think about is just basically going on a Zoom call or Zoom type call with Titch. The man will put you at ease before he even starts rolling the camera and everything else. And it's really well worth doing it, and if you're not familiar with everybody in the clubs that are in the Premiership right now, it's worth doing a little bit of research. But then, there are certain players that stand out in clubs, and, Titch will back me up on this, that there are one or two names that are quite popular in this format. Am I right, bro?
Yeah.
But it is well worth doing it. I wanted to mention that because it's a format that I think is incredibly good.
Yeah. Good shot, buddy.
Do you know what I'm gonna do? I thought of this the other day. I don't know when, but I'm gonna wait till near the end of the season, and then I'm gonna do my own one from each team with a twist. The twist is I cannot pick one single player that anybody else has picked.
Wow! Turn it on the head. Turn it on the head, upside down things are.
That's my challenge.
That is gonna be mega. That is gonna be mega. Who is gonna be on the other side of the screen with you doing that though?
It might be my new recruit, Cam, the Scouse Hammer.
Gotta be Cam.
Yes,
it's got to be, man. It's got to be.
If not,
what a great way to get him into, into people's perception, if you know what I mean. Get him noticed.
You know what, Buzzy? They'll put it down. I don't have a doubt in my mind. They'll put it down.
Oh, of course, yeah.
If I wait till the end of the season, that's a long time. So he might have, he should already be up and running. The other person that I would get would be Charlie Walsh to be me. I would get Charlie Walsh to
be you know something? That would be viewing that would
be firecrackers. That would be firecrackers.
Hey mate, that's platinum sales, bro. That's platinum sales.
I think he would be so
I think that's the threat. I think that's the threat.
Even yesterday, like the plan was Peach was gonna come on tomorrow and do the rating show, but then on air, Charlie came on, and because I only want two people on screen, like the way I've designed it, always like for one or two people. So,
of course,
When Charlie came on, I thought, you know what, and I know Peach won't mind. Basically, so he agreed he's going to come on and do the player ratings after the watch along. So he will come on the channel.
Yeah.
And you know what it's like. You know what's so feng shui about it? What is so feng shui about it is like Titch starts his revolutionary next level watch along tomorrow. The first guest he's going to have on is going to be Charlito. So it only makes sense, end of the season, last person with Titch to do the, one of the best team would be Charlito. Done.
Yeah.
Full circle things, man.
That'll be a hard one.
Bang.
Like,
yeah.
I can't pick not one player, so I can't have no maximum. I can't have
Listen. How about this? Because that's going to be so difficult because, I mean, the thing is that who knows, you may like over the next few weeks, you may have a flood of people want to come in and do it.
Yeah.
And you may hit 50 shows before you know it, right?
Exactly.
And then like you're going to be struggling for people that haven't been chosen at all.
Exactly.
So if you were to say like, okay, that maybe I've only ever had one appearance on anybody else's team.
Yeah.
That would give you much more scope. Do you know what I mean? So I wouldn't limit yourself to somebody who's never been chosen.
Fresh
meat.
If
possible, yes. Yeah. If possible, yeah, fill it up with fresh meat. But if it's not possible, then, clearly you've got to give yourself a little bit of leeway. So maybe somebody that's had just maybe one appearance.
Nah, I'm gonna go with 0.
You're gonna go with the fresh meat, aren't you?
Oh my God!
Even if they've only appeared as a sub, for like 8 minutes or something.
Like obviously it won't be as strong as everybody else's because of the way I'm doing it. But
it'll be an interesting one though, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
That will be interesting. Yeah. Yeah. So how about also, why don't you also, here's a little idea for you. Maybe I shouldn't say it on air. Well, it's all to do with one from each team. It's all to do from one from each team anyway. So, how about like, there's a stage of like Champions League where there's only like 18 or 16 teams left in it.
Yeah.
Now that's a perfect number for a starting 11 and substitute bench. So maybe you could do like a one-off with somebody, like for example, let's just say use Charlie Walsh as the example. You could do a one-off with say like Charlie Walsh saying, right, let's do a Champions League one from each team. So one from Chelsea, one from Barcelona, one from Real Madrid, one from there, wherever.
11
and that would give somebody like Charlie a proper little challenge, and he loves the challenge.
Yeah.
He'd be up for it.
But like, as a one-off special, maybe, or as a Christmas special or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, yo, Budgie, look who's in the chat.
I'd watch the shit out of that, man.
Look who's in the chat, dog. Look who's in the blood clot chat, dog. We got to talk to this man about something, don't we?
We need to talk to this man about something. Yes, we do. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat, Frankie.
Big up, Frankie.
Yeah, man. Peach at the crib now. Yes, he is. He's back home. No tubes up his nose. Nothing like that now.
Yeah.
So, Frankie, man, we need to chat to you about something, my friend.
Yeah.
So, Peach, go on, lead the conversation, man, because he's a man you've known for a lot longer than I have. So, approach the man with your proposition, man.
Okay, so the proposition is we're going a bit large because Titch is starting to get serious about two things. And when Titch gets serious about two things, you got man like Peach get serious about two things. Budgie gets serious about two things. Kieran gets serious about two things. And when you get serious, you get like people to want to kind of like gate crash the party. So we need somebody who's going to stop man from gate crashing the party. It's called moderator. And we're throwing it out there. We got a few people in mind. We already said a few names, didn't we, Budgie?
Yep, we've got a few people already lined up.
And Frankie Boy is one of them. We want to keep it in the family. You get what I'm saying?
We had four names. We had four names. Yeah, we had four names that we kind of batted between us. One of them was Happy Amaret. One of them was Happy Amaret. She's already locked down. She's agreed. Shiny G was another one. He's agreed that he would like to do it. So there's two locked down. So we also thought that Hamhead would be good at it because he's also what a moderator also does is helps us with our information. They help us with our facts and figures and stuff, And Hamhead's always doing that free of charge anyway. So why not become a moderator and help us out? Have a spanner next to your name and earn a little bit more experience in YouTubing. You know,
And
I'm learning still, man. I have never been a
me too.
moderator for
Me
anybody.
too. We all are. We're all still
I
learning, man.
went straight into presenting. You know, like
Yeah.
coming on camera. You see how amateur I am. My camera just went mild.
Nah, but that's flavor right there,
listen,
man.
guys. Like, hey, look, we got Charlie Boy in the house. Sorry, Charlie Walsh in the house.
Big up Charlie Walsh. See you.
C530 Hammers Fans United. Be there or be square, man.
Where?
Charlito knows. Charlie, how are you, my friend? It's nice to see you. So, Frankie, let us know how you feel. Would you like to become a moderator?
Charlito, I sent you the link in Twitter, and I want to throw one. I want to throw a name into the hat because this man's at every show we do. Straight up, the disabled team, man. Stewie. Straight up, man. I think he get a joy. I think he get the joy out of doing that, man. And
do you know that's the one person?
He's in the place too, dog.
Yeah, that is the one person that I was meant to mention to you, and I forgot to because we got quite excited about the 4 names that we've just mentioned, and I forgot to mention Stuart. So my bad, Stuart. Listen, same goes out to you, man. If you want to become a moderator on this channel, and you know, like we're happy to share our moderators with Titch should he need them. You know, on Hammers Fans United.
It's not just going to be one moderator. It's going to be a squad.
A group of you.
Yeah, it's going to be a squad of moderators. If you can do it that day, wicked. If you can't, somebody else is going to jump in on the fly. You know what I mean?
That's
and who
it's all
moderates
good.
for us can moderate for Hammers Fans and Titches down. Straight up.
It makes West Ham Random much more of a team effort. And you know, and you guys can help us to look after the chat. You know, obviously when things start happening, people start trolling, and you know, we you know, we're going to need help with that if and when that starts. So, guys, you know, consider it. All of those that we've mentioned, and as I said, you know, Titch is he's going to be expanding Hammers Fans United as well. So you know, we are going to be, you know, we're going to be sister ships, you know, man, traveling
and for anybody that we didn't mention, mention yourself, show some interest, say something straight up, because this is a family. This is a family channel, just like West Ham United is a family football group, dog. Straight up, united. You know what I mean? It's in our blood clot name, dog.
At this moment, we have 2 people from the UK and 1 from Canada on camera. Okay, sometimes we have, you know, Australia with us, you know, in Kieran. And,
we got Thailand. Das is in the place. We got Thailand.
Yeah, we got people from all around the world here.
We got Daza from Thailand. We got KDK from Philadelphia. It's always sunny in Philadelphia. You know what I mean? Straight up, man.
Yeah. So
I love it.
West Ham Random and Hammers Fans United. As I said, you know, we're kind of like sister channels. We work with each other, and as you can see, Titch is spending plenty of time with us this evening.
Yeah,
you know, we hope that should you need anybody to fill some gaps for you, Titch, you know where we are, bud.
Yeah,
you know where we are.
And you know what? It's like you got Charlie told off, man. And it's like, homeboy, he's regular things, dog. He's regular things, dog. My G, he's regular things, man. It's like, yo, it's family things, man. I'm showing you, it's family things. If it's West Ham, it's West Ham. If it's food, it's food. Trust me, we're everywhere. We talk about anything.
Let me just clarify, yeah, because you lot are bigging me up. I'm taking the channel a little bit more serious, so like there won't be no blockbuster movies and none of that. But I'm just.
You don't know that. You don't know that, dog. Because you know what? The blockbuster movies are made with those independent directors and independent actors nobody's ever heard of, and then they blow up. So I'm just saying.
These are going to come over to my channel like, okay.
Yo, you can do some Blair Witch Project type shit that I ain't even playing with you.
Titch. I'll put it nice and plainly in my own words. Okay. So, West Ham, we are a family, and there are lots and lots of little independent little parts of that family. And Iron Fans United is one of, sorry, Hammers Fans United. Sorry, my bad. Hammers Fans United is one of those parts of that family. And we, as Random, are part of that same family. Right. So what we're saying is that as a part of this joint effort that we have going on between us, which has been going on before me joining the ranks, as it were, what we're saying is out of us, you're the guy that's been innovating some of this beautiful stuff that we see on our screen when we watch it back, or when the guys are out there are watching it now. You know, like when we do Football Unfocused, you know, you do all the work on that. You know, Kieran and I just sit there and talk a load of bollocks for 45 minutes, and you do all the work on it. You make that show attractive aesthetically. Do you know what I mean? You know, we do our part with the content. You do your bit with all the trim. And, you know, we really appreciate that. I really appreciate it. Kieran really appreciates it. And I know Peach does. And, you know, more importantly, the people that are watching it appreciate it, you know. And I'm going to go back again a couple of weeks when I revealed my haircut and took my hat off.
I can put that in here. I can put a short clip in here.
That really would, I'd love that, because that is just one of the funniest things that's happened to me in a long time.
I'll do it tonight. No, I need to charge my,
whenever you're ready, bro. But yeah, pop that into the video clips. That would be lovely.
Yeah. So I'm going
to yeah, I mean, and I keep going back to that because that really made me chuckle, and I know it made like plenty of other people chuckle, you know. You know, so you know, all of that pretty stuff is down to you, because you put it all there you lay it all down for us. So, you know, that's what we're acknowledging. And we know that, you know, with this new format that you've got lined up for the player ratings, you know, with the computer interaction and stuff.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
With your boy. I know it is. And that concept is a brilliant concept, you know. Yeah, and stuff like that. So, you know, I mean, like what people don't realize is the amount of work that you put into stuff like that. And, you know, to stuff like, you know, Football Unfocused and other bits and bobs, you know, and, you know, like you just said, oh, I can do you a clip of that. I can do that tonight. You know, these are the kind of things that help us to titch, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, you know, that's what we're doing. We're showing our appreciation to you for that by saying that, you know, big things are coming, because you come up with new ideas and new innovation all the time when it comes to this channel. So when it comes to your own channel and you've got that little bit more time to do it and so on and so forth, you know, it kind of, the world is your oyster. The sky's the limit, man. You know, and that's the kind of thing that we're trying to acknowledge, you know, because that is what it is, you know. No, man, listen, it's you know, like you say, you know, when you do your watch along thing, it's going to be a bit different to how other people do it. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah,
you know, I love the fact that it's kind of random.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Like I said, it's when I do the watch alongs won't be all the time, because obviously, like, it's impossible. But when I do, the player ratings, which will follow half hour or an hour later, like Charlie's coming on tomorrow. So next week it might be you. You understand? So I'll always get like someone else on every week to do the player ratings as well. Just so, like, it's about for me, it's about the engagement and getting everybody involved. You know, like you might you saw like the name tags I created and all of that. That's like, you know, Lawrence. I don't know if Lawrence was here yesterday, but you know, it's just I think it's important to acknowledge, especially when you're live, acknowledge, you know, like the people that you're sort of interacting with. So that a lot of that will happen. That will happen a lot.
And you know, Lawrence contributes a lot. He comes on, you know, at times and so on and so forth. I mean, I would love to invite him on this evening, but I've been live for 2 hours, 8 minutes, and I'm really getting to the point where I need to eat and go to bed and stuff like that. You know, but you're right. You know, there are so many people in the chat that we should acknowledge. You know, Shiny G, we've mentioned him earlier, and
he just asked me this. Who makes the computer?
All right, go on.
That's me, Shiny G. I made
Tips
that. Yeah, and
which
Roy,
is why, you know, when I do stuff, either sometimes I do it live, but generally when I'm talking on Unfocused, I generally refer to you as our friend and producer. Because you do all the pretty stuff around the screen for us, you know.
Budgie, he's our visual Quincy Jones, man. Straight up, man.
You know that. But you know, so it's cool. You know, I'm looking forward to it, Titch.
Yeah, Roy, big up. Thank you. I've made Roy. Yeah. Roy's got a name tag. Everybody in here has got a name tag.
And that's real talk. I've seen them.
Yeah. Everybody's in it. There might be someone that I haven't come across before, like, so I don't want to lie, but all of the people that's in here, I didn't say a top lad. I put Charlie Walsh for Charlie's one rather than his channel name, but I can change that. Yeah. So, Mark R, because he's not too familiar, but everybody else, you know, the ones that I'm very familiar with, they've got their name Hammer Gang tags, which I
Hammer Gang things.
Nice. So Katie K says that they're eating Thanksgiving at her house, Beach.
Yeah, I saw that, Buggy. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, man. I'm not sure how quickly I can arrange a flight, but I'll be there.
There you go, my son.
Mate, Thanksgiving dinner. I've never experienced it, and I would love to. Hamad says that's why I only selected the up so Dawson and Zuma get arrested city. Yeah, okay, yeah, I get that. Excuse me, I'm gonna go. Sorry about that, guys. Hammerhead said that's a disgusting team, Freshie. Hang on, what he said? Oh, he's going Dawson, Diop, Zuma, madness.
Oh, I know.
No way he's no way he's going Dawson, Zuma, Diop. No.
He has to. Areola, Zuma, and Diop. No, I know. I'm with Dawson. Take Dawson out, but he needs that French connect, man. Straight up.
He's not gonna use Zuma in this game tomorrow night.
Oh, I think it'd be silly not to. I'd bet Dawson.
What happens if someone stamps on his face or takes a chunk out of his leg, takes his groin out?
Dawson,
let's be honest.
You'll just wrap something around his head and continue.
We are going to need Zuma against City. Trust me. We're going to need Zuma against City. I don't care if Oggy was fit. We're still going to need Zuma. Zuma knows that the way City play. Zuma has played, for Chelsea, and I'm not being rude. He's played in amongst some very expensive players that have been very highly rated, and he's played against City on a number of occasions. He knows how they tick. He knows how to defend against them. He is going to be integral on Sunday. If we're going to get any kind of result, watch Zuma get the man of the match.
Yeah, but who played against City last time and held it down? Dawson. I know Zuma played as well, but did he? Was it O'Donnell and Dawson, or was it Zuma and Dawson? When we beat City in the Carabao Cup.
That was Diop and Dawson, isn't it?
It was, wasn't it? Yeah, you're right. You're right. It was Diop and Dawson.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
In Moyes we trust.
But then they didn't start with
what we think of. We could talk about him playing this person, that formation, this and that and this. I think we'll get it right. I don't think it'll be much of a surprise. It'll be enough of a surprise for us to be like interesting. There's gonna be a surprise that's gonna make us be like interesting, Moisey, interesting, straight up.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't play with Gabriel Jesus up the front in that Carabao Cup game. Trust me, they probably will on Sunday. They played him tonight. And he was on fire. So there's no reason why he's going to be dropped for Sunday. Do you know what I mean? He looked absolutely quality tonight. So
big up Shiny for that comment,
Gabriel.
Sorry, I didn't want to.
Come on, read it out, please, mate, because my eyes are not as good as they could be.
He just asked who done the, when my son was doing the player ratings.
Yeah.
That was fire.
I'm beyond impressed. I had no idea I was in the presence of greatness. Enough respect. Thank you. Not true, but thank you. Simmons needs more reference,
but the thing is, though, Titch, the stuff that you're doing, the stuff that you're practicing with, and the little bits and bobs that you've shown me over the last few weeks and that, mate. Listen, honestly, these guys ain't got a clue what's going to hit them. Honestly.
Oh no, I know.
I mean,
I know.
I listen. I got to be honest with you. I've got it on good authority that 90% of what he does on his phone.
Yeah, 98%, and then the 2% might be on my iPad. Yeah.
This is what I'm saying, guys. This man produces all this stuff on a phone.
Like, wait till the man gets like a hard drive done. When the man gets a hard drive, it's gonna be like Steven Spielberg, George Lucas things done.
You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be laptops all around the room like that. Here we go.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. That would make things much faster, much easier.
Yeah.
This is funny. Lawrence is funny. Glad to see Titch stuff. You know, that's what the bottom, the end bit. What is your real name? That is for me. That's just classic private joke on West Ham Random and Hammers fans. You know,
yeah,
funny.
Yeah.
Do
you know? Actually, if I just want to go back to that one. No, you don't have to highlight it, but verbally, I just want to go back to that. I am involved with a rare breed of dog called the Sussex Bulldog.
Right.
And I've been around since they had been kind of established for about 8 years. And like before the guy registered them in 1984, he'd already spent about 11 years on a breeding program to develop this breed of dog. Now, one of the common things that I get when I'm talking to people about dogs and that, you know, I explain to them about the Sussex Bulldog. They always say to me, "What's in them?"
Yeah.
And I always look at them and I go, "Sussex Bulldogs." And they go, "Yeah, but originally, what's in them?" And my only answer to them is ever Bulldogs. You know, do you ask what is in a German Shepherd, or do you ask what's in a Doberman, or do you ask what's in, you know, bacon sandwich? No, you don't. So, you know, it's a breed of its own, accept it as such. And, you know, and I kind of I'm like, you know, your Titch, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your name is to your family, to your given family, you know, to your chosen family, us here, your Titch.
That's
Peach. Do you know, I haven't got a clue what Peach's real name is. I haven't got a clue, and I don't really care.
Yeah.
Do you know that? Because if I know that if I phone, I know, but I know if I phone your mobile and you don't answer it, and it's your mum or your dad that answers it for you, and I say, "Hi, hello, Pete," they'll go, "Oh no, he's not here right now. He's talking to the doctor, or he's, you know, he's in his room with a girl or whatever, you know." But they're not going to go, "Who the hell is Peach?"
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's like you, Titch, you know, if your missus or one of your kids was going to answer the phone for you, say you're in the shower, they might go, "Oh, this could be important." They go, "Hello," and we go, "Oh, is Titch there, please?" And they go, "No, he's not here right now. He's in the shower. Can you call back?" And that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's no big shock. It's no big shock to our families that, you know, I'm Budgie. You know, my brother actually giggled when he first heard that I'm Budgie, you know, because I grew up with the nickname of Trill because of my name, which is.
I like that. That means too real, like in hip hop terminology, man. Like too real, Trill. Yeah, man. Bun B from Underground.
What are you saying? Daffy made a song all about me.
Underground King.
It's a good song, actually.
Daffy. Yeah, Trill. Yeah.
Trill.
Everybody ends up with a house on the hill.
Dizzy Rascal did the tune with Bun B and C40 and the man them. So Underground King.
But so I grew up with the nickname of Trill because of my surname. My surname's Tree Living, so they just shortened it to Trill. And I grew up with that nickname right through all my school years, right up until I was about 25, and then I lost it. And everybody then just called me Clive. And then when I went onto Facebook to try and connect, I used my nickname in the middle of my name so that people would know that it was me. And like from there, other people have like started calling me Trill again. And then when I came onto that Discord thing with West Ham Network, that Discord group, the girls on there, Beanie and Hammerette, they started calling me Trill, and then they was like, "But Trill's a budgie seed, isn't it?" And in the UK, it is. It's a brand of budgie seed.
Yeah.
So they're like, "That's budgie seed, isn't it?" I was like, "Yeah, it is, yeah." So then they started going, "Oh, so you're budgie then?" And then that kind of stuck, and then I got, budgie smuggler, and then I get called Smugs and Smuggles and all sorts on there. So yeah, but everybody now knows me as Budgie. Do you know what I mean? And very few people actually call me Clive anymore. Like especially on these chats and that, it's usually Budgie. But so yeah, who cares what your first name is, man? What your real name is?
John. Shiny, I swear, everything is done on my phone. He said, look, on his phone, yeah, right, I suppose it was knock off 3310. I promise you.
Yeah. Swear to God, on my life, everything's done on the phone.
It's probably like an iPhone X Professional or something.
Not even, dog. Not even. Y'all don't even know.
The what?
No, I'm saying,
the iPhone X Pro.
iPhone X, like some super duper, like some super duper, like technology, like gassed kind of iPhone. It's not even a technology gassed iPhone. It's what the man does with the iPhone, dog. Straight up.
Yeah, it's an old iPhone. It's the XS Max.
See,
I got this off my missus when she'd finished with it because it's got like a high storage capacity, and that's when I was just getting into the editing and stuff. So I knew this, because of the amount of videos and stuff that you need. Like, so I've got so many hard drives in it now that I plug into this, but yeah, it's all on my phone basically. And when it's not on my phone, it'll just be on my iPad because you've got more real estate. But generally, if I get to football and I've got 20 minutes to wait in the car before we have to get out, I'll just do some editing on my phone. So that's why it's good to that's why it's majority on my phone basically.
Yeah. Shiny saying, looks professional, mate. If that's what you do on a phone, I can't imagine what you do once you've got your head into a semi-pro setup. You're talented. Agreed, mate. And that's why we love the big Titch Up so much, because MJD Productions.
Yeah.
Is that, yeah? MJD Productions, that's Titch. And, well, listen, we big them up every time we possibly can. Big, MJD Productions or Titch Up every time we can, because, you do so much work for us, buddy. Honestly, you really do.
It is my pleasure. Like,
okay.
So, and we also understand, of course, that because you're progressing with your knowledge and development on this editing and so on and so forth. We understand that we're kind of like, if you want to put it, guinea pigs as well as as well as the project. Do you know what I mean? It's it helps you to develop your skills and stuff when you do the stuff for us,
Yeah.
And at the moment in time, it looks like Peach is standing right behind your shoulder.
Yeah, exactly. He's in my house.
It looks like he's looking over your shoulder, man.
Right, Budgie, do you prefer Clive or Budgie? Disabled teams ask.
I listen. I don't care, man. When I put the names up on the screen, I'll show you. Look, hold on. Can we take that off of the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Look. So yeah, he's Pete, your Titch Hammers Fans United, and I'm Budgie. So I list myself as Budgie most of the time. With the Football Unfocused, it just kind of rolls off the tongue with Kieran and Clive.
Yeah.
Or kind of sometimes. Let me turn them off again. Sometimes you might have like an impromptu little show like me and Kieran did the other day. where we would just go live, and it would just be like live with Kieran and Clive, or something like that, because it just kind of rolls off the tongue. But he calls me Budgie most of the time when we're chatting anyway. Sometimes he calls me Clive, but most of the time he calls me Budgie. Even like Stel, he'll see my name as Budgie and he'll instantly know it's me. But because he knows me as Clive, he'll call me Clive.
Yeah.
But I don't mind. I don't mind either way. I label myself as Budgie these days. So because everybody's kind of got used to it, thanks to Hammerette and Beanie mainly.
Yes.
But yeah.
Look, Shiny G says, I was in a competitive paddleboard world for 10 years and Shiny was, wow, paddleboard. So you must have been, I'm assuming, like traveled for that as well, professionally.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah. And is this, oh, sorry, go on.
I'll come back to
I was just going to say, and is this picture, your icon picture, is there anything significant about that? Or is that just something that you thought you liked, or that you liked and you thought would look good? I want to know if there's any significance to this picture. Anyway, carry on with the comments, please, mate.
Shiny says, I agree with Shiny for sure. This is a good comment. Yeah. If Titch had my computer, it'd be done. I'm not going to lie. Charlie's the man. When I get better, I gave them the photo of Shiny McShawnshine the first. Did I pronounce it right? McShawnshine and McSeens.
Yeah. McShawnshine.
When I
Shiny McShawnshine first.
I gave them.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Shiny McShawnshine.
Shiny McShawnshine.
Yeah. Charlie, I sent you the thumbnail for tomorrow, by the way, and the time, if you haven't read it yet. CW, the certified legend, TCL is Charlie Watts.
Certified.
Yeah, TCL. Certified legend. Peach.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were sleeping.
No. So they were giving me medication through IV, right? It's this thing called prednisone, but it's weird because they got to wean me off of it, and it's like, I got to take just to give an example, they were giving it through my IV before, so it was going straight in my bloodstream. But now since it's like oral, it's like I got to take 8 tablets for 5 days, then like 6 tablets for 5 days, then 4 tablets for 5 days, then 2 tablets for the rest. And then they got to write another prescription because you can't send it off on that. You have to kind of roller coaster it to wean you off of it. So it'll be like 3 for 2 days, 2 for 4 days, 1 for how many days? I'm writing it down on the calendar, man, so I don't forget it. Yeah, me, Peach Dr. Peach. Dr. Peach in the place to be. And I'm leaving this, man. Fuck this. Fucking West Ham random meeting, man. And I'm talking about pills and things. Shut up. No, it's enough of that for now. So against Vienna, eating paella and drinking Estrella. What are the scores coming in? Where did you see this American Thanksgiving helping West Ham out? KDK all the way from what Philly cheesesteak place is where she stayed. What do you think? What do you think we're gonna squash buckle them? 4-0? You think it's gonna be tight? 1-0? You think it's gonna be a draw? 0-0? How do you think we're gonna go into the game, and how do you think we're gonna walk off the pitch at that game?
I don't know why.
Go on.
I don't know why this score is from yesterday sticking out. I think Vienna 1, West Ham 4. I don't know why I think that either, but yeah, that's what I'm.
That makes sense. When you said that nothing about that sounded irregular at all. Nothing about that sounded irregular at all. I see that. Yeah, I see that. What about you, Budgie?
Mate, I've got to be honest with you. I missed a lot of that because I was reading comments, and I'm going to have to take a comfort break. I'll be back in a minute.
Go on, do you think? Yeah, man, I see that. I don't know why it is, but I can see 4. I can see us getting 4. I can see Areola letting one in, but then I can see Areola not letting one in, because for a goalkeeper to let in a goal, that's a loss to him. So for him to I know we didn't lose, but for him to let a goal in our last game, I think it was, he's going to be on some redemption things. He's not going to want to let not one goal in. I think he's going to be like fighting for that shirt tomorrow. Like, listen, I played how many games? I let in one goal. I got to get back to those no-goal things. So I could honestly see like a 4-0. I could honestly see it 4-0, 3-0, 3-0, 4-0. It's when we start scoring, I don't think we're going to stop. So, 4 or 5-0. 4 or 5-0. I'm going 4 or 5-0. I'm going Big Daddy Peach. I'm going Big Daddy Peach styles, dog. 4 or 5-0, man. If I had to pick, 5-0. I'm going Big Daddy Peach styles, 5-0.
Right, let's just get through the last sort of call. I know we've missed loads. When I see Titch on anything, I listen. Good dude. Thank you, Lawrence. Beaver says, when you go on Twitter and have it with Liverpool fans, my life bad enough at present, I blame Scott Venn. So he's obviously been arguing on Twitter with Liverpool fans.
Good.
We'll have a gander after dinner. Nice one, Charlie. What's this? Shiny G. Oh, only a hobbyist. Ireland was the farthest I travelled offshore in UK. Plenty of rivers and lakes. The worst race was Windermere with a strong headwind. So that's where he's been for his paddleboarding.
Right, okay.
Oh, okay,
It's mainly UK based then.
Yeah.
UK based then. Yeah. Cool though. It's cool.
Oh, not many.
Sabre team West Ham comfortably. Lawrence is 2 West Ham.
Yeah, that was the question you asked me before I had to go.
Yeah, and so does Mark. We've caught up now, I think.
About how I felt the game would, or what kind of result we would have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that yeah? So, who went with 4-1? Was that you, Titch?
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm not normally like that extravagant, but I don't know why 4-1 sticking out to me. I don't know.
I'm going 5-0. I'm going 5-0. What are you going, Budgie?
Roy says 3-1, I think, to West Ham.
Yeah. That 4-1 sounds juicy, you know.
They did first. I heard it, but I think Areola's going to want to prove a point tomorrow, not like any in. That's just my thing, man.
Yeah.
So
we got that Ito to contend with, haven't we, tomorrow night?
Yes.
No.
And
No. They're from Genk. We're playing Vienna.
Oh, they're from Genk. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's Vienna. My bad. So who is it that plays for Vienna that we've got to worry about then? Nobody really. Is there any...
Anto, isn't it? That Anto guy.
Nacho. No, he's with Genk as well.
Yeah.
He's with Genk as well. He plays with Ito.
Is there some Asian cat that plays for them?
Don't know. No, you're thinking of Ito, and he's the one from Genk.
Yeah.
The one with the blonde hair that ran down the wing.
Yeah.
It caused us a few problems, but nothing major.
No,
anyway, but I think that 4-1 and half sound good though.
I know.
I do like the sound of that, Titch. I really do. But I fancy a 3-0.
3-0.
Okay, now we got it good then. 4-1, 3-0, 5-0 done.
And Roy and Freshfield is safe 3-1 West Ham.
Yeah.
Lawrence and Mark R say 2-0 West Ham. Freshfielder says Cara and Funtas. Is that what it? Cara and Funtas or Fantas are their top scorers.
Oh right, okay. That's 2 players that we need to keep an eye on. But you know, they didn't really show a lot in the last game, so you know, I don't hold too much fear for them there. The only real worry I've got about tomorrow's game is them taking chunks out of our players. That's the only worry I've got.
They can still come second as well, so they still like they're out. And obviously, if they come third, they still drop down into the Europa Conference. So they've still got everything to play for.
Yeah.
This comment here, can you see that, Clive?
Darren says, he says, been driving through Bangkok for an hour and a half, and you've kept me entertained. Thanks. Guys, Darren, that's why we're here, man. we're here to entertain and educate.
That means so much, man. That means so much, man.
It does indeed, you know. And the fact that you've stuck with us for an hour and a half, Darren, just shows that, you know, you've got what we like in a West Ham supporter. Balls. Because to stay with us for an hour and a half, man, you must have massive kahunas. Because, yeah, random madness are plenty. What we got here? One night in Bangkok. Yes. Yeah, but he lives there, man. So, you know, he drives through there regularly. 3-1. 3-1 West Ham, Ahmed. So, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of leaning towards a similar thinking as Peach for Areola with the no goals conceded.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I went 3, Peach went 5. You know, but we still got that kind of, you know. Unfortunately, Hammerhead, you know, you're not following that trend. You're going with Peach, with having. In fact, that's the same result that you chose, wasn't it, Peach? 3-1.
Yeah. What's that? The 5-0?
He said 5-0.
Oh no,
Yeah.
you said 4-1, didn't you? You said 4-1, Titch.
Yeah, I said 4-1.
This is the 4-1. I didn't want to bite it. It sounds so tasty, and I think that might be the score. I really do, but yeah, through my reasoning of Areola feeling like a goal is a loss, that's why I'm going 5-0, and I think that's why my buddy's going 3-0, straight up.
I'm sorry, I've got to address this. Sean says, Sussex Bulldog, is that a cross between a light Sussex chicken and a French Bulldog? Oh, mate, listen, I just appreciate the fact that you actually put Sussex Bulldog, because sometimes when I say it, people go, sorry, what's that? Sausage? And you go, no, not sausage. It's Sussex Bulldog, you fool. Yeah, so I just thank you for getting that right, Sean. That's much appreciated, man. Sussex Bulldogs look like a giant pug. Well, actually, they do and they don't. Hang on.
I love
I'll tell you
man.
what.
That's my favorite dog.
I'll tell you what. While we're on the subject of dogs, right? I just want to quickly show you a little something. Bear with me while I.
Okay, while you do that, hold on 1 second.
Yeah, go for it. Here we are. This is what I'm doing. There's absolute silence. Is anybody going to be talking, or are we all just?
Oh, I thought you'd do something. I didn't want to speak.
I am actually. I'm looking for something, but you carry on talking, guys.
Okay, so basically, I was responding to Lawrence, so I done it in a comment because I thought you were going to play a video. Or something.
Okay. No. I'm just uploading something quickly. That's all.
Oh, so Lawrence, in response to your question, who's doing the watch along tomorrow? It will be me on Hammers Fans United and Cam, the Scouse Hammer. And then at 8:30, it will be me and Charlie Walsh doing the player ratings show overnight. Anyone not frozen? Ah, okay. Good.
All right. So this is Dax. I'm going to quickly show you a picture of Dax.
This is a good.
He's no longer with us. He passed away in 2013 at 12 years old. But this is Dax.
Oh wow.
That doesn't look like a giant pug to me. But he's pugnacious. But that's Dax. Yeah, he weighed 119 pounds. He was 24 inches at the shoulder, and he could clear a 6-foot bench panel. by getting his feet on it and then pulling himself over.
Good
Athletic as you like. Good dog, real good dog. Oh yeah, good night, WP. Yeah, so yeah, that's what they're all about. They're all about energy and everything, which is why I love them so much, because that's what West Ham's all about right now. Energy and stuff. Yeah.
Watching and thank you, Lawrence. Look, he said it looks more like a Mastiff, and then left a good comment.
Come on. Can you put it up?
Yeah.
I'm still in the brand section, so there we go. One of the best channels on YouTube, the guests and banter. Well, that's really nice of you to say. Sure. I mean, we do this for you guys anyway. You know, we also obviously we love to have the banter between ourselves and that, and we like to chat to each other and people from across the pond, and you know, and across the other pond in Australia, and so on and so forth. And we we like the fact that you guys sit and tune in, and you know, we can accompany you through Bangkok or, you know, wherever it is, Leeds. You know, we can brighten your day in Leeds. You know, we enjoy that. Lawrence, match comes on at 11:45 a.m. here. Right, so you're in Alabama, aren't you? So that's hang on, Alabama, is that Eastern time?
6 hours.
Is that Eastern time? Yeah, but is that Eastern time or Central? I can't remember now. You did tell me the other night when we were on the bloody stream together. But anyway, so, and I do believe it is Alabama. So yeah, 11:45, maybe slightly different for people elsewhere in the States. So check on that. Do you mind if I play a short video?
No.
Okay, I just want to play this because we spoke about this earlier, and yeah, I'm just enjoying myself, you know. I have to say, actually, you were quite when I first time I appeared on Random with yourself and Kieran and that. I actually felt that you were quite a calming influence on me.
Yeah.
Like while I was on camera, because you're pretty cool. You're pretty calm on camera. You know, you're comfortable with it, and it made me feel comfortable.
Yeah.
You know,
and I'm glad to hear that, because that's what I try and
no, it's nice, and that's why I agreed to do this, because I'm comfortable with you, bro. You know,
that's good, man.
That's the truth, you know. So that's cool. I gotta say, I love that piece of music.
Yeah,
that's banging.
Yeah,
I do like that. That's really cool. Is that something you put together yourself, or
no? I think it's actually on YouTube, but
okay.
If you use it, yeah, it's part of the YouTube audio. But I didn't know that when I got it from somewhere else, and it's only recently that I've heard the full version, and it's actually a YouTube audio. So yeah, it's all the version is all instrumental. There's no lyrics or anything. But yeah, I came across the other day the full version.
All right. Okay. Yeah, because there's so what's the thing with copyright then? I suppose if you use somebody else's music, if you credit them, they can't remove it, can they?
No, there's loads of different. Yeah, I think if it's from the YouTube catalog, I think you're meant to, you know, credit them. But even then, I've seen people say like, look, they've given the credit, but there's still an issue. Like if their channel's monetized, that playing YouTube's music that you're meant to be allowed to use, they still demonetize that particular video. So yeah, I don't know how it fully works.
Because a few years ago, I had this app, or this it was an app on a desktop that I had running at the time, and I put a couple of videos together with blending pictures in, like family pictures and stuff like that. It was just after my dad had passed away, actually, and I just want to say happy birthday, Dad. It was
Today,
just the end of his birthday now. Yeah, 24th would have been my dad's 93rd birthday. So I put this video together, and I used a tune by Michael Bolton.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just put it as a background tune to this video, and with the pictures blending into each other, with a few like text bubbles and stuff, explaining what was going on and stuff like that. And the tune that I used was oh god, it's one of my favourite tunes as well. And the reason I used the Michael Bolton version of it was because it was the clearest audio version I could find at the time. And I put it up there, and on my video, I put across it that the video was edited and put together by myself, and that the music was Michael Bolton, blah blah blah. And that video has never been removed from me from YouTube. It's still there now.
But you won't get it removed. Like, for instance, if you're not monetized, you can literally, you can do what you want to do. You'll just get an email saying, oh, terms and conditions, but it's not actually, I guarantee if you go back to that
I've
video,
actually had some videos removed because I didn't credit the original artist. Yeah.
I can guarantee
and these are I think it was like a Windows app or Windows program that I was using to put them together with, like Windows Video Maker or something like that.
Yeah.
And because I used the audio from, I didn't use any video or anything of that song. Lean on Me was the song I used.
Yeah.
By Michael Bolton, and it's still up there. It's been up there about 10 years or more now.
But you know what? I can guarantee you, if you go into the description, they would have already credited Michael Bolton or the original in the description. So they won't take it down. They'll put that description in there for you, or they're credited for you.
Right. Okay. But I already did on the video anyway. But so what I was thinking was, with like these slides and that you can use, and you can have a bit of music in the background, similar to the ending of that video we just watched. If you credit the artist, surely then there's no legal issue, is there?
No,
or is there? I don't know.
It's very it's like a grey area, because even like you get this music reaction channels, and clearly they're playing the whole song and the videos on screen and all that. And now they do a lot of pausing, and this is the thing, like for journalistic purposes, you can use some footage or you can use some music and all of that, because especially if you're talking about it and you're breaking up and that. So there's different ways why they wouldn't take it down, and then there's certain ways why they would take it. You understand? It's just it's like a grey area.
So talking of the reaction videos, music reaction videos, do you watch many of them?
The music reacting videos?
Yeah. Like when a YouTuber will react to other people's music.
Yeah. I do.
There's one guy I quite like. I think he's good. His name's No Life Shack.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Man's not hot.
Right, I'm going to tell you a story, right?
Yeah, go on.
It's funny you said that. This is crazy that you said it. So basically, I was following this guy when he had about 10,000 subscribers, yeah? This is a true story, you lot. And then I said, I've got a feeling this guy's going to blow up. He's got over 3 million now. Anyway, I said, I've got a feeling he's going to blow up, right? So I came up with a song, like a whole song. And part of the song was like a rap that I don't rap, but I kind of thought maybe my sons, if I produce this, if I make the song, then they would rap it. And I used him in the song because I was thinking, if I do get this out, he might get wind of it.
Are you serious? I've seen that.
And he might react to my song. But I didn't actually go through the song, but I'm saying, like, the plan was So basically, I used one of his phrases. You know where he says, he used to say, "Slow it down, coach." When they was like going hard, he'd be like, "Slow it down, coach." So in the rap, I said, "Oh shit." So yeah, I referenced him and his phrase. So it was
I've seen that reaction to it.
No, but I didn't make the song. I didn't put it out. Anyway, so I knew that he was going to blow up, and that's why I thought, I was going to try and capitalize, but going
because somebody else has mentioned.
Yeah,
somebody else has used him in one of their videos, haven't they?
Yeah,
they actually got him doing a little bit of rapping in their video, and I've seen him do the reaction to that. That's the one I've seen.
Yeah,
but,
so
do you know, I liked him, and do you know the first time I got introduced to him, he weren't even doing a reaction to a rap tune.
No.
Because he mostly reacts to rap, didn't he? Or originally he did. But the first one I saw him do was the one that he did to a group called Disturbed. What was it called now? Oh God, Sound of Silence.
I like that tune, though.
Yeah, Disturbed are actually quite a heavy metal, thrash metal rock band, you know, and they did a copy of the Simon and Garfunkel tune called Sound of Silence, and they done a really, really lovely job on it. And my son said to me, "Oh, Dad, have a look at this reaction video to that song." And he showed me it, and I kind of subscribed and started watching quite a few of his videos. He's actually really good, you know. In fact, if I'm going to watch any reaction videos, it's usually his I watch first, you know, because I actually like his style. I love the way he gets excited, and you know, and he did one also to Tennessee Whiskey.
Yeah. He's done. Yeah,
that's a brilliant one.
In the reaction game, that might not really be their music, but they know that they would got a lot of views from certain, like Bohemian Rhapsody is a big one that people react to that, and then they'll get loads of views because of the actual song.
But the thing is, you know, I don't find it convincing that someone's going to react to it for the first time of hearing it, you know. Whereas, you know, with guys, you know, with that, you know, with Shaq, you know, when he did that one to like Tennessee Whiskey, I knew that it was genuine. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
because you know, he hadn't heard it. He was talking to his sister at the beginning of the feed. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't. I'm reading.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, you've got to watch it, bro. What is your name?
Yeah. You know that joke.
You've got to watch that one though. Have a look on his channel, and you know, when it, you know, in the search bar, type in Tennessee Whiskey and watch his reactions to Tennessee Whiskey.
Yeah,
it's brilliant. You'll have me laughing.
All of his videos, but I just he started doing more American reaction because he used to react to a lot of UK stuff, and that's why.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
That's why I came across him.
But he did this reaction to Tennessee Whiskey, and it just made me laugh so much. That was when I actually did subscribe. You know, it was brilliant.
Lawrence, I'm not on Twitter. Yeah, I'm not really a social media person, but yeah, I'm not on. I've never used Twitter. I'm gonna check out that song, Freshfielder.
I go on Twitter to, you know, see the news and see what other people are talking about. I very rarely post on there. You know, I've got my own little Twitter page thing, you know, whatever you want to call it, account. That's what I was looking for. And I just literally, I will follow people like, "Oh, can you bear with me?" That's my son calling. Bear with me. I'll come back.
Thank you. Yeah, that one is funny. Your nickname's Tits, and I'm happy for that. Yeah, that just for me, that was the like, yeah, the cheek, like, yeah, and I'm happy for that. Why are you happy for that? Oh, actually, let's play it. Let's play it. Yeah.
What's that, Doug?
I'm just gonna get up the whatever his name is, John. Where's that video?
Oh, it's in the bubble thing. It's in the bubble thing, and then you see the boy with the red top on beside him.
Oh yeah.
In between it.
Hammers Fans United. What is your name? So just so I know who you are. Your name isn't Titch. Nobody gets christened or named Titch. I mean, your nickname's Titch, and I'm happy for that.
I'm back. I'm back. Can you hear me? All right. What? Could you hear my phone call?
No. Only when you said I'm back.
Oh, okay.
When you said I'm back,
cool,
that's what
cool. Your nickname is Titch, and I'm happy for that. Well, you know, hold on. Wait 1 second. I've heard that before.
Yeah, we just played it. Play it again.
Oh, you have you?
Yeah, play it again. That's what he's talking about.
I don't know where it is. I don't know which one it is.
I'll get it.
All right, go on. Is it?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
Hammers Fans United, what is your name? So just so I know who you are. Your name isn't Titch. Nobody gets christened or named Titch. I mean, your nickname's Titch, and I'm happy for that.
You know, the thing is, he don't look very happy for that. If you look at his face, he looks very
I know. I know. That's what makes it so funny, though, mate. Because that's kind of to me, that's kind of Jack D comedy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's what I see that as. That's funny.
That's funny.
That's funny shit.
That was,
your nickname's Titch, and I'm happy for that.
But you know what the thing is, yeah?
Go on, Frankie.
He's provided us at West Ham Random, you know, with a ongoing humor. You understand? So thank you very much.
Yeah.
Like everybody in the chat, you know.
It's brilliant. I love that. I love that.
I don't know if my thing's
coming. And you know what's funny? You know what's funny when you think about it? Every man on camera right now, that ain't our birth names. Budgie, Titch, and Peach. Like, come on,
man. Know that. Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. Hang on, like I'm just gonna play this then. As soon as we're on the subject.
Strong signal. Are you there, Carl?
So, DJ Khaled, how would you describe Charlie Walsh?
Legend. I love that. Certified legend. Titch, I had a question for you actually earlier, and we've been talking about other stuff, and it kind of slipped my mind. It's just come back. So I was listening to the post-match, the mid-match chat at halftime between Man City and
PSG.
Yeah, PSG earlier on this evening before I came online, and our old friend Rio Ferdinand was on there chatting. Now, I was listening to him because I wasn't looking at him. I was listening to him while I was doing something else. And I thought, wow, that's another voice that I reckon Titch could do. Do you know what? It's not too far away from Harry Kane's voice. It just it misses the lisp. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because he's got the lip, so that's why. But you know, when I done the penalties video, it wasn't trying to be him, but it was similar. It was Theo Ferdinand. That's what I named myself as the commentator.
Theo Ferdinand, brilliant. Oh right, I didn't even know about that.
Have you seen that video? Have you seen that on?
No, man.
So basically, before the England final against Italy, the day before, me and the rest of the guys that I coach with, we done a penalty shootout video. But I used a drone, and then me and Ben, who was in goal at the time, we done the commentary after, which was more. It was very biased because one of our coaches he's actually a Millwall player, so I was Theo Ferdinand, but I just didn't like him, and I was all for Titch, and so it was. Yeah, there's like a comedy element to the commentary as well. So yeah,
brilliant.
I was Theo Ferdinand. And, the voice is sort of like Rio. I think sometimes just talks rubbish, but yeah, it was just like So that was based sort of off Rio, but not his voice, but it does sort of sound like him. So yeah, Theo Ferdinand.
Right.
I love it.
So guys, I know this is probably gonna cover your face again, Titch, but I just wanted to show you this thing that I uploaded earlier. This was a tweet from Declan Rice. So I can't really read it properly. So hang on, I ain't got my fucking glasses with me.
Buzzing for you,
But
son.
basically, he's saying, yeah, if you could read it out, that'd be cool.
Yeah, he says, buzzing for you, Sanch. Is there more, though? Is there more to that comment?
Well, no, it's basically underneath where the comment is, there's like replies to it. And basically, all I was sort of showing is, look, see what that guy from Man City thing. Read that out as well.
Can't stand robot footballers on social media hiring companies to tweet for them. Declan Rice is an example for all of them. Personality and sense of humor is all we ask for. Yeah.
So, you know, bigging Declan Rice up, you know, that's real nice stuff. Real nice stuff. I like that, you know. Oh, look, he looks like the Invisible Man now, look. Just 1 second, bruv. Have you got any cigarette papers on you? Oh, you sure? I can run up and get them in a minute. It's okay.
Wait 3 minutes.
Yeah. Post.
I'm going to. Fresh Fielder, I will. Is that on YouTube, Fresh Fielder? And I would have went back to the live because I did see you post that, Fresh Fielder. But because my phone's run out, I can't even like search it and save it now. Like, but there's no battery.
That's right. Well, you can always watch this back and have a look.
Exactly, yeah.
Wind it on to 3 hours exactly, and that comment will be up on the screen.
Actionable by Ben Sound. Royalty free music. The first one, make a great tune for FIFA. Yeah, I'm gonna have a look at that definitely.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I've also got a piece of music that I want to use, but it's actually been used on an advert for like a yacht, basically on YouTube. Oh, thank you, bro. It's been advertised, but it's blues music. I love blues music, you know. But this is a lovely piece of blues. But anyway, yeah, I'll send you a link to that to see if you can do anything with it, man.
Yeah.
I don't want the vocals, to partake because there are vocals in it, but there's a couple of instrumental breaks in it. You know, it might be saying
you know what surprised me the other night, dog, was when Frankel started singing. Homeboy don't have a voice, man.
Decent.
That's what I'm saying. I cut him off, and I felt bad for cutting him off because like he was putting 2 things down. I was like, yo,
Titch, you've heard Charlie Boy singing your chant, haven't you?
Yeah. Definitely.
What do you reckon on the ending? Because I mean, you put the beginning of that together, so
I like Charlie Boy's ending, dog. Michael Antonio, that's right, that's my favorite.
I said to Peach yesterday, I said, realistically, you could never sing that song and not sing it twice over. So I think that you would go with Charlie's ending first, and then the second one would be Kieran's ending, like because you'd always sing that twice around.
And people can keep coming up.
Kieran's ending?
No, but people can keep coming up with endings because you got the 1, 2, 3, 4. So people can keep coming up with different endings, and whatever ending they want to sing that day, let them sing it straight up. We could have one for Europe, one from Carabao, one for FA. You know what I mean? One for the Premier League.
Long as it gets sung on the terraces, mate, who cares what the ending bit is?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dog. Make up your own ending, sing your own ending. You know how they, remember those books? They had create your own ending of the story type thing. You know those books you used to read in like school and thing. Make up your own ending. People could make up their own ending to that song, man. And like, we could just like pull like what the ending for the one this week's gonna be. What the ending for the one this week's gonna be. You know what I mean? Straight up.
Lawrence said play it. He hasn't heard it. He missed. Oh, I missed it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll play it just now. Right. Hold up.
I'm actually really close to it, but go for it, man.
Hold up. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Where is it? Yo, there's all the that.
Jerry Bowen, Michael Antonio, Declan Rice and Pablito. 1, 2, 3, that's That's it. That's it. I finished the tune. That's what I've been trying to hit you up to tell you that. Bro, I've been trying to tell you that. But listen, I get you the message one way or another, my brother. Don't even worry.
And there it is. There it is.
Yo, hope your hands
Declan Rice.
Yo, there's so many men. Yo.
Right, listen, guys.
How did you do it? How did you do it, Tits? At the beginning, it was like, Michael Antone, yo, please score us another goal. How did it go? Tits, how did it go, dog?
He's gone, man.
Oh, shit. It was like, Michael Antone, yo.
He's still got his camera active.
Yeah.
He's not there.
That's what confused me. But like Tits started it off, and it was like, Michael Antone, yo, something, go on and score us. What? Michael Antone, yo.
Go and score us another goal.
Yeah. Michael Antone, yo. Go on and score us a goal. Like, there's 3 endings right there. It's like the never-ending story, guys. Straight up. And I know people in the chat, like, they're humming it already, thinking of another ending, man. Let's come up with as many endings as we can for that tune. That'll be like that. They can sing that in every game in 5 different ways, same game.
Right. Hang on.
Go on.
Whoa. Frankie, man. Am I that obvious, brother? Am I that obvious, man? Yes, we are. Purely medicinal, you understand, you know? Purely medicinal, my friend. Sean's saying if that link didn't appear, it's on bensound.com, Titch.
I'll check it out.
What's that? What's that?
I think that's the tune that Titch used at the end of his, you know, the intro to my one from each team. You know that piece at the end with the crest and everything, and the piece of music that Titch comes out.
Oh, word up.
Yeah, that piece of music. I think that's the one that Sean's referring to.
No, he's talking about a song that he's recommending.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. Yeah. So my ending was score us another goal. Yeah. Yeah, that was it, mate. So, listen, guys, we're over 3 hours, and I need to get some food and some sleep, and I actually need to get home as well. So I will beg my leave now. I'll leave you guys to it.
Yeah, I gotta go. Yo, get Papa Peach, dog. First day Peach is back. What's Papa Peach cooking for dinner, dog? Real KFC, dog. Real fried chicken, like down south fried chicken, dog. Buttermilk things and all, man. Can't wait. Put some hot sauce on that. Yum.
Yeah. Sounds good to me, brother.
It's gonna be fire.
Right. So, Peach, love you, man. Titch, love you, man. Thank you guys for the chat and everything. And come on, you irons.
Yo, Buddy, just end it. I'm going for dinner. Titch is chilling.
I will do. I will do.
In the watch along.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice one.
And you said you've downloaded the 4th episode, didn't you? Now
I've downloaded it. I just need to tomorrow start.
No. I'm not rushing you, man. As long as you've downloaded it, that's all I need to know.
Yeah, I've got it.
Cool. All right, guys. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for watching. Thank you, everybody, for your comments and your interaction. It's been brilliant as usual. We're West Ham Random, sorry, and Titch's Irons Hammers Fans United. I'll get it right in a minute. Right, so West Ham Random, Hammers Fans United. Like and subscribe both channels, guys. Take care, everybody. See you later, mate.
Later. Hey, Charlie, big up yourself, man. All right, big up everybody. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Big up, Charlie.
Yes, mate. Charlie, thank you for sticking with us, buddy. And we'll be watching. Take care now, guys.
See you later.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Peach, we're signing out, mate. I'll catch up with you soon. I'll see you on the and yeah, Shiny G says everything that we all want to say as well. Keep getting better, man. Keep getting better.
Yeah, man. Love y'all.
Love you, man. Take care, buddy.
Yes, sir. Yo, I'll be popping on later still. So for the late night survivors, dog, I'll be here. You get what I'm saying? I'll be here, man. Straight up.
All right, man. Laters. All right. Okay. Cool. I might have another couple of
Try to get
videos.
Kieran from Australia up in the mix, dog. You know what I mean? Try to get some next people up in the mix, man. Next show.
I have got to go, man. So I'm just going to end the stream then. Yeah.
I met just now. Yeah.
All right. Take care. All right. Bye.
Peace out.